And we're live. Hello everyone, welcome back to Three Houses! I'm Rad, and this is Spiky.
Hello.
And welcome to OGS, where we overanalyze every game story. Or, right now, just Three Houses. But, yeah, we're gonna continue this game. Fun fact for everyone involved, I'm sure, is that tomorrow, it turns out, we're getting a Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Direct. Because we are, of course, playing this in preparation for Fortune's Weave, so, yeah, that makes it nice and interesting.
Like one more little bit of renown there, because I've only just noticed that I keep the, can make my life a whole lot easier by just giving myself my, like, keyhole knights.
The Knights of Keyhole.
Because they have, like, plus...
So we're really just going to not read these out?
Okay.
Wyvern Rider's named after St. Keyhole.
Let's just go from the
right,
top.
go from the top, yeah, fair. So, thankfully, they're all, like, squished together like that, so...
Sort by...
Sort by Cat, Gambit, Default. Default will do. Church of Zeros, just standard Church of Zeros infantry. Okay, cool.
Mercenaries hide,
Cool
hide by the
mountain.
Church of Zeros. Okay.
So the church does high mercs.
Monks who serve the Church of Zeros with healing magic.
Cool.
Mm.
Brawlers dedicated to the Church of Zeros. Magic users who lend their expertise to the Church of Zeros. Archers devoted to the Church of Zeros. Heavily armored. Although, funnily enough, if we're really going to be overanalyzing, then I feel like it bears mentioning. Or warrants mentioning, or whatever mentionings. The archers are devoted to the church. They're loyal to the church.
The archers are loyal to the church. The Pegasus Knights are also loyal to the church. The Armored Corps, they serve them.
They serve them.
Yeah, that's really
Knights who
overanalyzing game
service
stories
to
down.
the Church of Zeros have earned renown throughout Fodlan.
So these are the actual Knights of Zeros. So they actually do have an army outside of the Knights. That's just their like most elite group.
Index sword fighters. Elite knights to the Church of Zeros who take their name from Saint Indec.
Unless you're the Four Saint guys, I guess.
Macule Evil Repelling Corps. Elite magic users who serve the Church of Zeros and take their name from Saint Macule.
Riders who fight for the Empire, Kingdom, Pegasus Corps devoted to the Kingdom. Wyvern Riders fight for the Kingdom. Kingdom Cavalry whose prowess has proven them worthy of the Blue Lion
The Blue
title.
Lion title.
The strongest soldiers in the Empire, handpicked by Edelgard.
Ooh.
The most skilled lance infantry in the kingdom, hand-picked by Dimitri. The most elite Wyvern Riders in the Alliance. Yeah, I mean that's
Handpicked by Claude.
handpicked by Claude. I thought it just said the strongest soldiers, not the strongest armored soldiers. And I was just thinking, why is she the only one to pick an actual strongest? These guys. Mortal Core, Vestra, powerful magic users who belong to the secretive House Vestra.
Oh.
What? They're like blood family?
Yeah, belong to is a very specific phrasing there, wouldn't you say?
They could be just his direct family. Knights who boast a history of skill and honourable service to House Sire.
Okay, so those are knights in service.
Priests who serve House Hevering, renowned for their skill as white magic. Priests who serve
that's
House
interesting.
Burgleys, what?
That's one of the only times it's called white magic instead of faith.
Snipers
healing
who
magic.
are the pride of House Varley for their ability to eliminate intruders with precision. they
They
eliminate
just
the
snipe
intruders.
you try and get into the Varley mansion and they just snipe you.
Volunteer soldiers composed of the cast, crew, and fans of the Mittelfrank Army.
Oh my goodness me. Let's not do that.
How are they B rank authority?
What, why?
They actually wait, they're really quite shit. Look at that.
Well, of course, they're the cast, crew, and fans of the Middle
Yeah,
Saint
I just
Opera
find it.
Company.
I just find it funny. They are quite. Whoa! Dance of the Goddess. Allies in the area can move again. What the fuck?
Yep.
I didn't even.
That's
notice
really
that.
OP.
Holy shit balls!
I mean, you could give that. You've got two here. You could
Yeah.
give one to each person.
Wow.
But it seems so far that that everyone's got like a personal one.
Yeah, everyone's got a personal one.
The Opera Company Volunteers is obviously
I'd say they're largely just where Leonardo once ruled.
Well,
What do you mean by that?
that's New Game Plus.
Yeah, it's New Game Plus. Well, you know. Kingdom monks who belong to the church that sheltered and helped raise Mercedes.
That's
And there's a lot
one
of
then. Which Annette once attended. The School of Sorcery.
Galatea, you know, Gloucester,
Sword
Leicester
magic.
mercenaries, presumably Leones?
Leone?
Victor private militia, that's obviously Ignatz.
But with... Wait. Scorpio?
What?
Oh, yeah, since
Well,
Gloucester we've been in... Yeah,
Gloucester's
my bad.
So that's Leones. So Gloucester, Gloucesterman, Leone, Victor, so Delia, yeah, there you go. Edmund troops, Goneril Valkyries, there you go, that's Hilda. Oh no, this must be...
Oh, Samhain Village.
Yeah, Sound Village, I think, is Leonie's place.
Then is the Mercenary Corps...
That's probably...
Oh, yeah,
Raphael.
it's next to Victor, so I guess that's Raphael.
Yeah, it's probably Raphael's.
The old Ivan
Corps,
Corps.
personally trained by Cetus.
Sethlene monks. Jolt's mercenaries.
Veteran mercenaries commanded personally by Gerald, the Bladebreaker. Once commanded personally, sorry. I was going to say, commanded personally? I turn into Gerald if I do this? Cavalry trained personally by the Death Knight. Anna's secret weapon in her eternal effort to maintain the highest profit margins. Damn.
Picked by Yuri.
Yuri, then this is Balthus.
Brawny Gamblers, that's Balthus. Yeah, and Uvel is name dropped there.
And Timotheus, which is her.
That's Happy.
That's Happy's crest, so there you go.
Villagers from Romaya who banded together to defend their homeland.
Empire youths, Kingdom youths, Alliance youths, Dusker infantry,
Elmiran
mercenaries, Brigid mercenaries, Morphis. Wow, Morphis magic corps. Huh. Holst's chosen.
The Leicester region's greatest general.
Highly capable chamberlains who served. Wait.
Oh, that's interesting.
Wait.
We've got 2 Nivelle things.
Oh yeah, Nouvelle flyers, and then
Could that have appeared before
Nouvelle attendant corps. What the?
Could that have appeared before the DLC, do you think?
Probably, because Nouvelle attendant corps, Nouvelle stewards corps, she has like 4 to choose from.
Yeah.
They were like, nah, she needs a. She goes to her like walk-in wardrobe and says, which battalion shall I have today? Cavalry composed of survivors from Dusker, like Duskan people, or survivors of like the Kingdom Army in Dusker.
I mean, I guess you could switch it on and see.
Oh yeah, if they're wearing
they're
like
models.
blue, if they're
Yeah. I feel like there's an
Thieves.
easier way to tell if they're Duskan or
lowly
No,
thieves,
lone
Rogues.
thieves.
rogues who serve no one
better.
themselves,
What?
and me, I reckon, and me. Lowly
Lonely
bandits,
bandits.
pirate underlings. Why are these here? You can just have
You
some.
can get them easy peasy though, can't you?
Yeah.
You can just buy some of those.
I guess you can. It's just for like.
I'm surprised it's not like
Shits and
mercenaries
giggles.
from here, mercenaries from there,
Yeah.
mercenaries from. Are we going to Abyss?
I'm going to Abyss for reasons. Well, actually,
Here
no.
we
There are
go.
some. There are some. We need to do this because again, this is another like step in the strange thing of 3 houses, the DLC, 3 hopes, and now here we are at Fortune's Weave.
What's that?
I was just explaining the timeline.
Hey you, you're from up top, right?
Your voice definitely
What
changed.
business do you have here? Wait a minute. Ah, got it. You're that new professor, aren't you? I suppose that means I have to let you pass. I guess, welcome to Abyss. This town is full of rough and toughs, so watch your back down here.
Luckily, we don't have to go through the library because it's not open to us.
Such an innocent face you have. This isn't a place for innocent people. Especially not if you're carrying money.
You know what I find weird about this whole place to begin with?
What?
What's that?
It's a church area.
Yeah.
The church maintains this to an extent.
Yeah. Have I teached myself yet?
It isn't unlocked yet.
Okay.
Hey, what are you looking at?
You.
I don't want any trouble. Get lost.
I wasn't trying to give you any trouble, bro. Oh wow, it's a little nice upper deck thing there.
Yeah, pretty cool.
These are doors.
Pretty cool.
Is this an inn? Can I
Could
stay
be.
here? Please? Where else? Yeah, down here.
What, bring that back up.
Wait, this guy's an influencer.
Look, Wilting Rose Inn occupants, Burrow Street
Hey.
occupants, Shadow Library occupants. So
Burrow
we know what they're
Street,
all called.
Pagan altar.
Ashen Wolf Claws from
Chrysalis Row. Right. This place is named like it's part of fucking Hollow Knight. Chrysalis Row, Burrow Street. The fuck? Does it tell me what the influencer is? No.
The soundtrack is also 2 steps away from being Hollow Knight.
Yeah. Hello,
Need
influencer.
something?
The influencer. Reduce inn prices.
Wait, what is
Unlock.
that I haven't unlocked?
Increase
You
the
were
number
getting
of
somewhere.
residents in Abyss and unlock new facilities. Spotted, happy.
Who are you? Wait, shut up. Let me guess. You're that new professor, right? You just started teaching up on the surface.
Shut up is a little
Wait,
like,
shut up.
aggressive, don't you think?
How do you know that?
Even here, people have been talking
You,
about
you know who she voices in
Not that
Georgia?
the gossip
Who?
got everything right. I heard you were beautiful, but obviously that was an exaggeration.
Damn!
Peek.
What? You want to know if I can help out? I've got time, but I don't want to spend it all serving the church. Don't make that face. Fine, fine. I'll back you up. Yeah, sure thing. You know, I've never really had a teacher before, and it'll be my first time at the Officers Academy. Sounds like fun.
Because the Ashen Wolves are like
Yeah,
a
I thought she
sort
was.
of fake house.
I thought she was saying that'll be my first time at the Officers Academy, and it made me think, what's going on here? When she said the first time at the Officers Academy, I forgot the Officers Academy is in the institution rather than as in the place, and I was like, what? You've never been up and seen the light of day? Ooh, a scrap heap.
What have we got to find here?
I feel so poor when I do that. Anyway, women's quarters. Damn, Happy and Nouvelle women get 2 beds.
Constance.
Yeah. Unit appearance.
Huh? Change a character's appearance.
Why can you change your appearance here?
Why don't you try it?
I guess.
Change your own appearance, see what happens. It doesn't give you any option to... No, there aren't any new options.
Ah.
You can have it without the cloak. That probably looks cursed. That is cursed.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like that, Chief. What is this? Wayseer's Run. I'm not going to say anything about this because I'm not going to say anything about this room because I forgot what its purpose was in the DLC. Anyway,
then
I'm
let's-
going to say a lot about this globe though.
No, you're not. It's too low res to make anything out.
Yep. Foiled again.
All again by low resolution.
Although, maybe if I spin it around in the right way. Someone zoom and enhance that. Is that anything legible?
Zoom, easy peasy. Enhanced, not so easy peasy.
I think that's because it's the same globe, right? Is that bit on the right Fodlan? If you look above the like map,
I thought this bit was Foden.
I think it's the same map. I think it's the same model as the one in the library. That's all I'm saying.
Yo,
Well, just them.
they're thugs. Check it out. Wait, so there's more than just these 4?
Not
Yep.
an Abyssian. That much is clear
Abyssian?
at a glance.
An
A
Abyssian.
visitor from above, perhaps?
Me when I'm
With
talking
what
to someone and they
purpose?
don't mention, like, Luke von Fabre when talking about Tales of characters. And who are you? Certainly not an Abyssian.
Are you mocking me? You clearly haven't the slightest inkling of where you are. Oh, but of course! You must be the new teacher specially appointed by Lady Rhea. That is it, yes? Rumors have been flying
I would like to see if her
Well then,
supports in
I
this
am
game
Constance von Nouvelle.
are any better than the ones in Three Hopes. Because the ones in
It's a
Three
pleasure
Hopes
to
were
make
kind
your
of wacky.
acquaintance. Oh, have you
We'll let her
come
on
to
the team
beg
just for
my
that.
assistance?
I'm not sure. I wonder where Happy's from. Where's Happy from? I'm not
Is she
sure.
from the Kingdom?
Is she?
She's either from the Kingdom or from Leicester.
Because I know that Constance is from.
He's from the Kingdom.
He's from the
isn't he,
Kingdom.
Yuri?
Constance is from. You know, Yuri's from the Kingdom. Constance is from the Empire. Balthus is from Leicester.
Yeah.
Is Happy just maybe
Then
not stated?
rejoice, for For you have the aid
Because I remember I thought she was from Leicester, and I was very anal over. Oh no, she's from like a mountain village in Leicester.
Isn't
and
it
then
funny that she
didn't
said
happen.
that? She said a Nouvelle, not a Von Nouvelle.
You did come
Well, they aren't
seeking my
vulnerable.
aid, yes.
Huh?
Hopefully with something
What do you
befitting
mean?
Is
my
it? Is it?
station.
Yeah, ZL if you want to see.
Ah.
But she introduced herself as...
No, I mean,
An assignment for the
did she?
Officers Academy? How
Oh.
splendid.
I'm Constance Von Nouvelle.
Someone's not paying attention. It's me.
I was a former attendee there myself, you know. I shall
But,
be a
that
model
reminds me of
grace
something,
in
'cause,
my
you know,
duties.
You know how Tyrion so religiously refers to Lloyd Von Sanctus as Lloyd Von Sanctus. Tyrion, of course, being a reference to Tyrion Cuthbert, which, funnily enough, we actually stream every Sunday between the hours of 1 and 5 p.m. BST.
Yeah.
You can join that if you want, but, you know, for some Tyrion Cuthbert action. But anyway, what I meant to say was that,
It doesn't matter much to me. But I do advise getting out of here before you get tangled up in trouble. Unless you've been sent here under someone's orders. In which case, I'll happily show you a good time.
I got lost.
Excuse me. I got lost.
Uh-huh. I find the likelihood of you stumbling into Abyss pretty suspect.
Why? It's literally just underneath the monastery.
Yeah.
I find it funny that they kept going, rumors have been floating around about you, and it's like, I've spent a month teaching here now. You're like
We can hear your
half an hour,
parties.
like you're half an hour walk away, at best.
Yeah.
Like you are just underneath.
It
the
is
monastery.
underneath the church, isn't it?
Like-
and you access it from the church, so it's...
I was just under the assumption if you go like down certain stairs in the monastery, you just end up going down more stairs until eventually you end up in the abyss. Which is like, and they always say that the monastery is really like winding and corridory, like
Yeah.
down underneath it. So I just think, well, if you just go underneath the stairs in some area, do you just wind up in abyss? Like,
Mm.
I'm surprised no one goes down here a lot, honestly.
Huh. You're that mercenary turned professor, aren't you? The one who showed up at the monastery kind of recently. Yeah. You're the one I've heard so much about. Well, I guess it's fine you're here then. You can call me Yuri. You'll want to remember that. If you ever
Very
forget.
specific phrasing. You can
you
call
take
me
care of something
Yuri.
for me?
Professor who's dismissed from his position at the Officers Academy made his home here. Could be a kind of mentor to you. Talk to him, maybe you can
I
learn
mean, that
from
isn't
him
his
too.
name though.
Huh?
That isn't his name though, isn't it? Isn't it like something?
Oh, yeah, it's probably Reginald or
Yeah,
some
something
shit.
like that.
Want my
'cause-
help, hmm? Sure, why not? But I don't do anything for free. In exchange, let me attend the lectures you give those noble kids, yeah? It's a deal. Come on by whenever you need me.
Those noble kids. Can this dude actually get into Lord
Wondering why
class?
I won't come up to you? It's
I
because
don't
I've
think
got
so.
people to watch over in Abyss.
Also, I've only just noticed that the hand is on his sword. Like,
That's appropriate in two ways, isn't it?
yeah.
Ah, it's you. Bit of a trek coming all the way down here, huh? I'll be helping you out now. But just so you know, my life is still down here. If you can't find me in the classroom on the surface, you'll likely find me here instead.
What was I gonna look at? Oh yeah, if he can be Lord or not. Hey, look, is that crest? That one right there.
Ah, he's related to Kai. Funny that.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have.
It's funny because everyone calls him a lord, but he can't enter Lord class.
Yeah, no Lord class for you. Look. We have this is the Lord class, everyone. For
Oh, it's an intermediate.
that is the weird thing. I mean, it's an intermediate. I guess it's because again, after time skip, they all get a personal advanced class. You know,
Mm.
the like advanced classes they have.
Huh. Come to invite me to a lesson or some such, have you? I prefer not to be above ground during the day when I can help it, unless there are storm clouds above.
Damn. Now we're going to the pagan altar. In other words, the this is the thing.
What, the pagan altar?
People have said I believe this is said. This is said in Three Hopes. We saw it. The Shamir says.
Oh
it's-
yeah, she said it was Dagden,
it's
wasn't she?
Dagden. It's the god of fate, or whatever. Some people have said it kind of looks like Ashmal. I think kind of is stretching the
There's a
kind of is
hood.
atlasing there. It's a hooded figure with wings.
F-Mel doesn't even have wings.
Yeah, it's a hooded figure with wings. It's just like, not to mention it's really eroded. Not to mention I wonder
That
how
would
they
imply
got
prequel
it
anyway. It'd have to be a prequel if that were the case.
Yeah. You may
But we
find
can't
additional
actually
uses
confirm
for it
either
as you
way.
make use of the influencer's services. Okay. I can offer my gobies to it.
Well, why not? Everyone loves a bit of
How
fish.
joyous. I can also buy, like, loads of things off it. Yay, and items.
You can buy things off of a statue.
Yes. Hey, the statue's got to make a living, you know what I mean?
Statue hasn't got to make a living. It's not
I've
alive.
seen your face before. You're clearly not from around here.
I mean, it kind of does need to make a living. Look, it's eroded as hell. Like, you know what I mean? Someone's got to clean it.
You don't strike me as the thief or merchant type. I don't owe you money, do I?
Yes. No. I'm a former mercenary.
Oh, you're that new teacher everyone's been yapping about. Funny.
There is
To me,
a recurring theme of
The name's
kinda
Balthus,
impolite
formerly
with
of the
all these
Alliance.
guys.
And also kind of modern, I'd say.
Yeah.
They're not just, like, gruff, because, like...
Well, we have to be halfway between here and engaged,
be
don't
around
we?
the
yeah, I
bush,
guess
pal.
so.
You want my help, yeah?
Because some of the more gruff characters, like Caspar and
Yeah, they still
Like-
speak like Fodlanites.
yeah, they still speak
Look, I get
like
it. You're the new
the sort of...
professor. You've got
They
lot
speak
on
in a
your
similar
plate.
vibe to the guys.
Yeah.
Back up. I'm your guy.
They speak in a similar vibe to the guys who are being very formal, but just
Fine, you've talked
informal.
me into it.
these
Now
guys
I'm
speak
gonna
like
need
they're
you to
straight
sweeten the
ripped from
deal.
21st.
Catch my drift.
Like, if you catch my
If you
drift,
catch
I'm
my
your
drift,
guy.
I'm your guy.
I'm your guy. Don't
We
beat
can't
around
use
the
I'm your
bush,
guy.
pal.
We can't use I'm your guy as like evidence of being too modern.
Well, I guess so, yeah, because of someone over here. Net.
I'm your girl.
Beautiful. Now about that sweetening, I'll need to attend your classes whenever the mood strikes.
Whenever the
Get
mood
bored from time
strikes.
to time. Well, did you come all the way here just to stare at my rippling abs, or did you want something? If you're gonna
Very
ask
funny.
Me for help on the surface, it better be real important.
What do you mean?
I try not to go up
Very
there unless
funny.
I absolutely have to.
There's-
I try not to go up there unless I absolutely have to. Are you really thinking you're in threat of getting mugged in the monastery?
Yeah,
you
they all
need
do-
help, brother.
Oh,
I
Chatterbox.
say very funny because literally all of these four are joke characters.
They are, yeah.
Happy's a joke character because, haha, when she sighs, it makes monsters appear, but she's still gloomy instead of chirpy all the time to stave off the monster attacks from sighing. Oh, Constance is really, really egotistical and crazy,
Yeah.
maniacal, hyper
Yuri's
maniac
a
person.
super criminal.
When she goes into the sunlight, she goes mega depressed. Balthus is
and
a gambler,
And they all have-
and he's
and-
strong and fit.
and the characters are also
one note compared
one
to
note,
the
and they
rest of
don't
the
have
cast.
they don't have any other lives outside of their gimmick.
Yeah,
Like Constance's whole thing is that I have to restore House Nouvelle to its former glory. I hate living. And Yuri's all, I'm a super criminal.
I'm a
and
super
my,
I'm
my
sneaky and
sneaky and my
schemy,
dark
yeah.
past. And then,
the best we get is
know.
that he
I'd
was
prefer
friends
not
with
to visit the
Bernadetta
circus if I
once.
can help
Yeah.
it. I don't want to run into any knights.
but a lot of the time, these characters are very sidelined.
I
by-
don't want to run into any. Why? Why not?
Is like Balthus and is getting mugged constantly. I don't know. But things like that, and you can tell they're very.
I don't know
They're-
why they're so uppity about the church when
They're
this
way-
is technically a church facility.
They're way hyperbolic with their personality things as well, because like Constance isn't like sad when she's in the daylight and usually like fairly confident. No, she's completely megalomaniacal when she's in the dark, and then you should just walk on me. It would be a better use of your time than speaking to me. And like, you know, and Balthus is like, oh, literally everyone has debts with me. Like, if I go into a church, they'll try and mug me.
Each word you speak wastes a breath
do
from
you
your
require?
precious lungs.
Now let me
Wasted
see. Your guidance
on-
is lacking.
Wasted on me.
Your
Who can fairly
Now let me
blah
see.
blah
Your
blah blah blah. You
guidance
know
is
what I mean?
lacking.
To be blunt, he's falling well short of his potential.
Okay.
You know what I find really weird about that? It tells you sweet FA about
Absolutely.
what they're actually. You know what that should be saying. That should be saying what they're how they're comparing to their averages.
Yeah.
But it just tells you their total.
It just,
So
yeah.
they're shit at the start, and then you level them up and don't do anything. Just grind them brainlessly.
Yep,
And
grind
then-
them brainlessly
they'll
and
be
they
like,
go S
oh,
rank.
yeah, he's
Wow!
S rank. Amazing. You're an amazing teacher.
You're a perfect teacher. They've got 40 in all of their stats. Yeah, that's because they're level fucking 62.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a little
what?
weird. It's a little weird.
Either way, at least we finally did that. That took less time than I expected.
Well, there wasn't actually much to see down there because we haven't got all of the
It just hasn't unlocked.
yeah.
Wee. Don't worry,
Have you not been
everyone.
told what's expected from lectures here?
I did the lecture thing like right at the start of the stream, so
What,
and-
you can
and
just
not-
auto?
by lecture thing I mean I did the
You crunched the numbers.
I crunched the numbers.
Oh,
And by that, I
baby, he
just mean
crunched the
went,
numbers.
okay, these guys should have that, those guys should have that. I can auto instruct, right? Yeah, it just picks one of the things I've picked for them. There you go. Oh bugger! I've just realised the. Never mind.
It's no great loss. You've got 1,000,001 of these. I mean, we're not going to get all the supports. I don't know if
No.
that's possible. I mean, actually, it's totally possible on normal because you can just go into battle and then just grind infinitely.
Yeah. With constants and actually wait, I can do this based on.
I mean, I guess there's the
I
exclusive
can do this based
characters.
on support, but actually no. Let's put these two together just because I want to see what happens. I'm putting them on flying because life.
What? Flying gives you more HP.
No, it's just I was saying nothing.
You could manipulate the midichlorians to create
I was saying nothing of importance.
life.
Why don't I just put them on riding?
We're doing Silver Snow, so that means that Bernadetta is in fact in our party.
And we're not going to burn her deader?
Yeah, Edelard doesn't get to burn her deader.
I mean, I could still manipulate. I could orchestrate events for that to happen, but I don't really think I want to.
Well, why would you want to? It seems a little mean.
But yeah, I mean, exactly.
I've got a question.
What's your question?
Classrooms are so noisy. All that chatter gives me a headache after a while. I can't stand it.
Lectures are option. Well, you literally.
Ask you people to keep it
You,
down.
you asked me to come
You
here.
call yourself a
Fuck off
professor.
then.
Well,
I thought for a
Believe-
second he
believe
was
it or
about
not.
to immediately do
Big
the
on the
same
goddess. Crazy about it. What do you think about me studying faith and brawling at the same time so I can show my devotion with my fists?
thing. This is probably the weirdest thing I've
Classrooms
ever
are noisy.
heard.
Well, fuck off then.
I love how Bernadetta in the background went, yeah, that's solid advice, that's good, that's good.
Of course she thinks
That's
that's
good
solid
counsel.
advice. Of course she thinks that's good. She can just, oh, really? They're optional? I'll just go in my, I'll just stay in my room then.
I'm a believer is probably the... I don't...
I'm a believer.
I don't think this ever really comes up in his supports. I mean, again, most people were probably believers in this, but like... He says he's a self-described big believer.
day to exert oneself.
Very well. You shall have my help for what little
This is
that
exactly what
worth.
we're talking about.
Amazing, no?
I'm surprised they didn't have a unique thing together.
Yeah.
I won't forget all I've learned.
I will master this. Not a total waste.
That is one of the best parts of RPGs right there. Watching the bar go up and watching the bar fill up and then go bing. It's like
What do you
bubble
want me to
wrap.
say? What?
thanks.
You look at me like, oh yeah, you say something about that. I'm like, no.
Should pull a Jotaro and be like, yo, Spiky, say a one-liner.
Hell no.
That is a very amusing part.
Yo, Johnny. Say something violatory to this guy.
Tell him to eat shit, Johnny.
Tell him yourself.
Eat shit, asshole! Fall off your horse!
Holy shit, Johnny.
Oh, I can't wait for part 7 to be out in full. So we can binge
Hey, we finally found the map.
it. Auxiliary battles and a map, yeah.
Why did
What
I
did
say
we
we
need?
finally found? We've done. I've played these games before, bro.
You should take a screen cap of it so we can always
yeah, true.
access it. No,
No,
we're not playing
we're-
online.
Not playing online for.
No, it's gonna have something on it instead.
Well, I can just. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, no, never mind.
Is it forcing you to do this?
Yeah, it is.
God damn, you can't do anything in Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this game does have one of those long tutorials. You know, the tutorial's really massive.
We need to introduce you to this mechanic. Now we're going to introduce you to this mechanic. I like how for the practice battles the book is shut,
Necessary to deploy battalions so that students can experience taking
as opposed
command.
to like in
I doubt I
the
need to say
main
this
chapters
to a
where I think it's
mercenary
open.
like you, but if you have any questions about how to use your soldiers, please.
No need. Oh, so we can put all of them on. And we're not putting all of them on.
No, I was just going through so that I could get. Let's bring constants as we said we were going to. And, oh, Bissy and. Oh yeah, of course I'll take those things off of you.
Abyssian what? Oh, exam
Exam pass.
passes. Why do you need them taken off of them anyway?
Just because I like having them in my inventory and not in there. You know.
What is that anyway? Is that some kind of... Hey, wait, we'll go into your inventory and scan it. Please?
Yeah, no, sorry, I'm just looking at things.
Underground residents is their faction. Not
Huh?
not members of... it is. look
Underground residence, huh? Yeah, you wanted what? A Bissine exam pass thing?
at it. Yeah. I want to see what an exam pass actually is. Allows unit to take certification for... Oh, so... What do you think that is then? Like, in universe? Do you think there's like a badge or like...
It's their certificate.
Some kind of... Yeah, some kind of certificate that you have saying you can enter the exam. Like, they need that,
missiles.
though.
Yeah.
Like,
true.
wouldn't you just be, like, saying, I'm making you take this exam so that you can become a Pegasus Knight or whatever?
For the sake of this, I'll just bring these lot because it'll be faster. What? Oh, who does he have supports with? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Gaspar, I've never seen this support, I don't think.
Caspar and whom?
Ferdinand.
Caspar Ferdinand support, okay, interesting.
He does have a support with Linhardt. And then what about Petra? Petra sort of support with like... Petra and Shamir support, ooh.
Dagda and Brigid.
I guess we could put like...
Imagine they just start speaking Dagdan at each other.
Yeah. that would be funny. Would that be the only time we actually learn what Dagdan sounds like? Because it's going to be auto-translated in the actual game.
I will prevail.
Stay focused.
Not just, you know...
Right, and
I
now
will
we get a
get the
gameplay
victory.
section. We can't overanalyze a
Sally
gameplay
forward.
section.
That is true.
Well done.
That is startlingly
As
true.
you wish.
But don't worry, everyone.
I
I'm
am
a
Ferdinand von
professional.
Heine.
Do it quickly.
I'm a professional. Someone add in that clip where I lost the first, you know,
If we did a highlights reel for 3 houses, that would be going
that
right
would
in.
be going on immediately.
Wow, and a crit.
That shall do nicely.
Okay.
She's entering her super villainous arc. Nice crit, Petra.
I want
You're better than I thought.
What?
Nice crits, Petra. It's just the commentary is startling.
What, like a football coach or something?
Yeah.
saw it coming.
Is that all?
Oh!
It wasn't that impressive, buddy. It wasn't that impressive.
They both had Ultra Instinct. It's fine.
Well, that was battle. What just happened to your voice there?
I said Autonomous Ultra Instinct, but I was trying to do a Beerus voice. But of course I can't do a Beerus voice.
Yeah, so you just ended up going Autonomous Ultra Instinct.
Ultra Instinct.
Walter. Like, what?
Autonomous Ultra Instinct.
No, not Scrabble.
What do you mean not Scrabble?
I said Walter, not Scrabble.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I knew you said Walter rather than Scrabbler. I was just cracking jokes.
You just want to be Scrabbler.
I don't want to be Scrabbler. What do you mean? I just like bringing up Scrabbler because it's a funny voice. Why would I want to be a little demon guy?
Why not?
Why
wouldn't you want to be demon?
You're right. If I say anything more, I'm in trouble under the Wyvern Guardian Racism Act of 1306.
Yeah, you could get in serious trouble for that. Rathalion might do some stuff to you there. I wonder what the Fortune's Weave thing's gonna be.
Fortune's Weave? Oh, the direct. Yeah, I was like
20 minutes.
You know, I keep telling you to be like, oh,
that's
well,
the end of our Tuesday. 20 minutes of that, you know.
Yeah, we're cooked trying to do anything else other than
20 minutes of that, 24 hours of this.
I'm not setting a very good example.
You really aren't.
Bastard. So, yeah. I mean, we'll say it at the end of the stream again, but like, we're not actually streaming it live. It'll be after the fact because of the way when it's decided to drop. Should we watch it beforehand so that we don't have to do a watch through?
No, I think that defeats the point of it. I think.
Yeah, so
we part of the fun.
I'm thinking what we do is we watch it through and then we go back and like pause it and do stuff.
Impressive work.
Impressive work. Is that Robbie Damon?
Yes, it is.
Damn. Shepherd Saray.
That is true. This, of course, is against Knights of the Church of Seros members.
Roar feeds my body and mind.
Okay, Sundowner.
That's a bit much, don't you think, Petra? War feeds my body and mind. I didn't realize she was a full-on Blood Knight.
Yeah, that was
especially
the
if you consider the fact that the the people of Brigid are generally like, you know, they're more hunters.
Yeah. War feeds.
How is that Brigid and that's Dagda? Like, come on, guys. It's your own canon. It's your own goddamn canon.
I don't know, what are the writers the same?
Even if the writers aren't the same, it is your duty
yeah,
to like
you
research
should, yeah.
a smattering of the previous canon, so that you.
Smattering.
Well, yeah, at the bare minimum, you should know at least. You should have at least skimmed where you're.
You should have
setting.
skim read it.
Yeah.
I've been well taught.
Oh, where's Dagda? Oh, did it say where Dagda was? Probably didn't. Let's just put it in the sound.
Friend.
To be frank, I've never been at ease with lances or axes. I'd suggest that.
Friend.
Okay, don't let me read it out then.
I'm sorry. I got aggravated
Macule Day.
by him saying "friend" at me. So I'm not.
You could be hyper atheistic and not like go and pray, even though it's Macule Day.
I want to leave. Don't make me do this.
They won't notice if one person doesn't sing, will they?
I know from Bernadette's quote that wasn't like
That wasn't a like unique interaction.
yeah, but
Even though they are old friends.
yeah, that weirdly felt like that was a unique interaction.
It is funny because faith is universally useful in this game.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lady Bernadetta.
Because
I
you
will take my
like
leave.
it's never a bad thing for characters to know how to heal.
God, way to, you know, sound. You want to sound any less upbeat?
Thank you, Lady Bernadetta. I will take my leave.
God damn.
Good. Bye. Goodbye.
Oh, good. I don't know what that is in Japanese, but that is a great localization.
Oh, that was
Oh, good.
awful.
Oh, good.
Terrifying.
Bye. Goodbye.
What's terrifying? That woman's monotone.
Please don't sneak up on me like that! That lady asked me to show her around. I tried to be polite, but strangers are just so nerve-wracking.
She's got that social anxiety.
Oh yeah? How about when I first met you and I wouldn't come out of the corner, or even uncover my face? Actually, now that you mention it, it's funny. Once I started talking to you, I stopped feeling scared.
I'll go with Crest of Flames on that.
I wonder why.
Crest of Flames.
Professor, you might be the first person I've been able to speak to normally since I got here, and I have no idea why.
That definitely
Crest of Flames.
Yeah, that definitely strikes me as a god thing.
Yeah.
Supernaturally
I'm
charismatic.
happy about it too. When we first started out here, we had to do drills outside. I skipped those every chance I got.
Is Yuritsa the drill instructor, or I mean, like, who's the drill instructor?
Wasn't he the sword instructor?
He's the sword
or something?
instructor, so I'm just thinking, who's the drill instructor?
Next time we get a chance to do seminars.
Because
I'll
like
look it up.
Alois, I was gonna say Alois, but Alois is chill as hell.
Yeah.
It's a terrible idea going
But he
out
was
with
the previous
risk with
knight
all these
captain.
people you don't
Yeah.
even know. Thanks to you, though, I can actually make it through class now. I'm grateful for that. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here.
It's all right.
Yeah, calm down, Bender. Calm down.
Sorry. I'm okay. I am okay. I'm doing just fine. I feel safe here, thanks to you.
Alright, calm down. I barely speak to you.
By the way,
What?
was that you in the greenhouse?
You saw that? Why would you see that? You were watching me?
Why would you see that?
Why would you see
That
that?
crosses a line, Professor. Singing? Me? Why would I be singing? I'd never be singing. I've never been so humiliated.
Wait, but I swear Net also sings in the greenhouse. Why are all these people singing in the greenhouse? That poor greenhouse worker must hate their job.
Useless, worthless, unmarriageable.
She's totally repeating what she's heard there.
Yeah.
Yay! You increased your support.
That was a good friend talk there.
Yeah. Well, you
I
could
could
really
feel the friendship
yeah.
in that conversation. I was
You
having
feel the
there.
bond deepening.
It was like she at
Perhaps
first
I've
said,
been well.
"Yeah, you're the only reason I'm still here," and then
I've grasped it. How lovely.
180'd.
I work to grow.
I'm looking sharp, huh?
I'm a well-oiled machine.
All that studying has paid dividends.
I learn with my heart, not my head.
Huh?
What? You just got a reason thing. Hang on, what?
You learnt maths with your heart?
I learned maths with my heart. Okay.
That's a
Bet.
new one.
Oh, seminar.
Oh, perfect. Beginner seminar on group tactics and jumps, mercenary fighting styles, sword and authority. Setteth, beginner seminar on an ancient Fodlan fighting style utilizing lance skills, lance and authority. Beginner seminar on both reason and bow skills from esteemed professor of the monastery and the leading crest scholar in Fodlan. Of course, he's got reason and bow. Bow is bow ties in with, and his
Indec.
skill with a bow ties in with his Indec crest, which is shared with Bernadetta. So, and Indec himself, I think he gives you a bow, does he?
Yeah, he does.
Or at least there's a bow associated with him.
Yeah, but bow with his crest on it.
Yeah, so that
He's always
tracks-
depicted with bows.
well, that tracks really well then. That's nice and consistent. Manuela, beginner seminar on both faith and sword skills from a beloved professor of the monastery and former songstress. Yeah, so of course the healing and then the sword. Sword is likely tying in with the same reason that Dorothea has higher sword learning, is because of the opera.
I'm guessing
somehow.
the people are just. I'm guessing the people who are interested are just interested because it lines up with one of their things, and there's not any greater meaning to it as regards like the characters. So I was just thinking. I was looking, and I was just thinking. Is there anything there? Also, I find it funny that I understand lance and authority for Cetis makes a lot of sense, but beginner seminar on ancient Fodlan fighting style. I'm surprised it's not Lance. From that description, I'm surprised it's not Lance flying.
Why Lance flying? Because it's his own Lance.
It's
techniques?
presumably his own Lance techniques, and he's a Wyvern rider primarily.
Yeah,
a
that's
Lance
true.
using
That's
Wyvern
true.
rider. I mean, I guess, yeah, sure, let's do a seminar.
Perhaps
on-
they gave him authority to, showcase his authority more. I don't know. That sounds really skinny. Now, here's a little something I used to... I mean, here's a little something that Saint Keyhole used to do.
My efforts were not in vain.
The battlefield has much to teach.
This is the
This is
classroom,
the classroom,
Hubert.
A
buddy.
bit more skill never hurt anyone.
Oh, it increases motivation as well. That's cool. I'm a little motivated.
When did we get the tea thing? I wonder.
Once you unlock the tea set.
Perfect timing, Professor. I've just received word from the Knights. They've located the bandits.
It seems they have them cornered. They are in Xanadu, the Red Canyon.
It took them a month to get them from the Red
We're
Canyon.
going
the
to
Red Canyon.
Xanadu.
They literally opened this month's thing by saying, "We know they're in the Red Canyon, and they're gonna like let us loose on them." And
Yeah, on the Red Canyon, baby.
then they were like, "Oh yeah, we've cornered them in the Red Canyon finally." What?
I can't wait to get
I mean, the Red
started.
Canyon could be
I'll
pretty
strike
big.
down those heinous
Unless they've
thieves
just
before they
cornered-
know
unless
I
they've-
hit 'em.
Unless he just means that they've been doing that the whole month. They've just kept them in there the whole month, captive.
Charge ahead if you must, Caspar. Just do not put the rest of us in danger.
Damn, pretty cold. Hey, get yourself killed if you want, but I'm not. I ain't dragging your ass out of the fire on that one, buddy.
I'm going back.
That could demonstrate his
Need any
faith
help
that
anyway, and
Caspar can
don't
take
wanna
these
get
guys,
hurt.
though.
Don't worry, Byrne. It's just some bandits. We'll have no trouble at all.
Why is she bringing up a country from a libe? Weird nickname to give someone, anyway.
Exicus?
Don't get ahead of yourselves. Unfounded optimism isn't a great strategy. Let's just get this over with.
There is nothing to get over. We will work with each other to
There's
achieve
nothing
our
to get
mission.
over here. You guys seem excited to get out there.
It's time, Professor.
You
Give us
guys
our
seem
orders and let's
excited.
move out.
And I was just saying.
Oh, right.
That was me saying that, not the script didn't say that. Yes. Oh wait, that was a day. We had to take a day to get there. Ignore the fact that I'm in my room.
No, this is a war tent. It's just, it looks
It
identical.
just looks like it looks.
It
like
looks
mine.
identical. They even put wooden boards up. It's great.
Really, that's kind of creepy at that point. Just buy a silver shield. Buy a what? What?
Those greaves over there.
Oh, yeah. What about them? They have toes.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know. They thought it would look cool.
It looks weird. It looks weird as all get out. Red Canyon Dominance. Your students have received their first assignment. They are to accompany the Knights of Seros to the Red Canyon in order to help strike down a group of bandits. This will be their first real battle. I didn't realise the Red Canyon was so damn close to Garreg Mach.
No? You just shake your head at me.
Just,
No.
I never realised that was where it was.
Okay.
I actually honestly thought it was like further northwest.
I always envisioned it as that, like, bit north.
Rhodos Coast is
So,
also in the...
we are taking children into battle, are we? I'm not certain I will be able to sleep soundly after beholding something like that.
Okay, that's a weird moral to drop on us like that, Satis. Can't know.
I shall allow you to turn back the hands of time. But no, this power is not infinite.
Yeah, I can't turn back the hands of time on your dialogue. And I can't go back and read it either.
Spooky.
Secret text she may or may not have spoken. Let's just take people who are, again, like, about.
People who are about.
In other words, not that many of them, so that I don't have to use that many. I'll save because I'm that nervous after losing.
I do wonder though, because like, literally no one else
So this
expresses
is the
any
Red
sort of
Canyon,
concern for that.
A ruin of sorts by the look of it.
Children?
Let's
Yeah, no one cares. No one else cares. Rhea doesn't. Even Rhea doesn't care. Edelgard doesn't care. Dimitri
The only
doesn't
reason
care.
that Sethith cares is because it's his little girl.
Yeah, like.
And in fact, he was still like, alright, fair enough, you can come. He just didn't like it.
Sothis is the only one who expresses any sort of moral dilemma about that.
Yeah, that is kind of... I will be real in saying that's kind of weird because...
Byleth doesn't. Byleth doesn't give an ass.
It seems to be completely culturally accepted that children get roped into war, and that's just how it is.
Now, the only way I can spin it and make it seem like make any sort of sense at all is to like try and play into like how old Sothis is and her perception of what a child is from that. Like, we're perceiving these as young adults, but she's so old that it's like, well, I mean, that's a child, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it informs her understanding of... I mean, God, like, maybe it's because of her... Maybe her perception of humans is just, like, of something younger, because, you know, she watched over them like children.
Maybe, but I don't know if she gives that vibe right now of... You know, she's...
Yeah.
I don't really know what she's doing right now. She just kind of seems to be...
It is weird. It is
I'm
very
just a weird goblin in your head.
I would like to know.
What?
I would like to know if that line is the same in Japanese or if there's some kind of, like, mistranslation going on there.
Maybe, maybe. I don't know. Maybe there's more emphasis put on the, we're taking them into actual battle now? Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Rather than the, we're taking children into battle now? Which is like... What's the difference between taking adults and taking children into battle?
Yeah.
Both putting them in grave danger.
The thieves must have been driven back. Be careful or the cornered mice might bite us.
Cornered rat will bite the cat.
Chief, let's get out of here. There's no way we can win against them.
Shut your dumb mouth! Where would we go at this point? You can't be a thief if you fear death!
You can't be a thief.
You can't be a thief if you
Professor,
fear death.
I
That's
hear
what
there's
Costa
a
said.
back road to the west. Why don't we split up and attack from both the west and the front? If we advance tactfully, we can attack our enemy from both sides. I leave the rest to you. Regardless, we must cross the bridge first.
I forgot to take. I should have actually taken more people because they say, you know, different things on the first time they. But I would actually like to see does Constance do the same?
I am Ferdinand von
Since Constance and like
As you wish.
I will get the victory. I will prevail.
I guess it's not a
Stay
big
focused.
issue because it doesn't really apply to Dagda or anything regarding Fortune's Weave, which is largely what I'm interested in here.
I must get stronger.
Regrettable, but there was no other way.
I was about to say I'm surprised she does feel remorse. I don't mean that like in a mean way. I just mean like out of the cast, she's usually the most I'm focused on my goal.
So this is what the goddess grants me.
Good God.
No.
Which makes sense because all four of them have definitely killed before this.
And it's not even like canonical. I mean, Felix has as well, but he has a quote.
Oh yeah, true.
It is funny to
nice
like,
church up there though.
It is funny to check which ones. Oh yeah. It is funny to look at it and be like, okay, which ones react how? Like Caspar's like going on an adrenaline high.
Yeah.
He does his. Lindhart conversely is like absolutely shitting himself and going like, oh my god, it's all this blood. Oh my god, so much blood.
There's so much blood.
Yeah, he's proper freaking out. And, you know, Hubert's like, yes, killing.
Yes, killing. Right, and another great quotes from OGS.
Yeah.
Might be top 1 OGS quotes right there.
Some of them rationalize it to themselves. Some
Yeah.
of them, like, you know, try and focus.
Focus up.
No use.
Nice. She's gonna say, yeah, I think Petra's got something.
I want to be all I can. People and beasts are as one. Calm your heart, and do not be worried about this killing.
So Petra's never taken a life before
Wait.
this. What?
Just Bridget doesn't find humans to be divine in nature. Or exceptional.
I'm not sure why you'd get that from this.
People and beasts are as one. A person who finds the divine spark in humanity would not say people and beasts are divine.
She's also trying to rationalize this kill to herself.
Yeah, but that's not even a thing that would occur to you if you were religious and thought that the divine spark was something that humans inherently had. You can't call them beasts now. That doesn't make sense.
She's not calling them beasts though. She's just saying that she's killed animals.
She literally says people
It's
and
like,
beasts are
okay.
as one. Is she not calling them beasts?
Because it's Petra. She doesn't speak very well.
I thought I'm under the impression this line is saying people and beasts are as one. I'm under the impression she's saying what she's supposed to say here. Like, she says what she means. Of there's no difference between killing a man and killing an animal. It's
Yeah, but I
kill
still
kill
don't.
this guy like you kill.
I think
like
we're
you
on the
slaughter
same
a pig.
page about what that means, but I'm not sure how exactly that transfers to people in Bridget generally don't see the spark of life in people.
I think it implies that there is less of a. I would say it implies there's less of a idea about humans being an exception to what animals are. Because I don't think you would find any Catholic back in the day
She's using her
ever
serious,
saying that.
She's using her serious profile though, rather than her neutral.
So you don't.
I think she's saying this to herself.
Humans are as chocolate. I eat them both. That doesn't make sense. In the same way, someone back in the day wouldn't just say humans are beasts. It doesn't make sense. I'm not just saying that she doesn't. I'm not just saying that she doesn't see this. Like, what I'm saying is there is. I'm pretty sure back in the day there was literally no idea that people could be animals. Like, it wasn't a thing to us until far longer, until we like kind of worked on taxonomy and went, hang on, we might be monkeys. And until Darwin knocked about, until Linnaeus and all of that, we were under the impression that humans just spawned in and
yes,
we were divine
literally.
in nature.
Yeah, sure, but
and I thought that Fodlan would be the same, of having, they were made by the goddess, and thus they are different from the man, and the man is different from the beasts, the animals.
I don't think that if she actually thought that, like if that was an ingrained part of Bridget's society, that she'd have to follow up with calm your heart and do not be worried about this killing.
No, I know she's not. I don't think she believes it, but I don't think she believes it as though there isn't. I don't think she believes it as though she fundamentally thinks humans and animals are the same, but Bridget culture knows enough that humans and animals are. There is something similar about us that she can say that. What I'm saying is that there is no. It is nonsensical to a person from a medieval setting to say that sort of thing. Like, it would be physically nonsensical for them to say that, because it doesn't make it just doesn't occur to them that they could be animals. It would be as bizarre as saying that humans are the same as bananas or something. It just doesn't make sense. It's like that's not her. That wouldn't be her trying to rationalize something. That's just her saying random gobbledygook at that point.
What if you were made to eat some human meat and you just go like, oh, I've eaten pig meat before?
What? What if you ate human meat and
What if
said,
you were made to eat human meat and you just go like, well, I've eaten pig meat before?
I've eaten pig meat before, I mean, I guess, but...
I could have been sleeping this whole time.
Allow me to clean this up for you, Lady Edelgard.
Body count.
No.
What?
Don't phrase it like that, man.
I don't know how the hell body count gets When did that happen? When did Bodygout
That
get
happened
turned
before
into...
you were born, buddy.
You gotta be kidding
We
me.
stole this treasure. It's all ours. There's no way we're gonna give it up to some knights.
Wait, who
I-
is that?
You're weak.
What?
Oh!
All right.
You're
You're
weak.
weak.
Okay.
Just gonna throw that out there for him. Be a bit mean. Oh.
These first chapters are kind of tough because you know you have to do you haven't really got much in the way of healing.
I'm not in what's it called class anymore. I should have stayed in noble class. I can't use my use healing anymore.
Oh shit!
Cha-cha real smooth.
Cha-cha real smooth. Someone's gonna have to break the tie.
Huh?
We need a commentator to break the tie. What do you think? Do you think the humans and Beaster as one informed us something of Bridget's culture, or do you think it's just something that Petra's personally saying to rationalize taking a human life for the first time? Or do you think it's maybe a bit of both?
What the hell's happened to his range? Look at that.
He's got Maya,
And I just
whatever
wow.
it's called.
Big old range. Hubbert's getting stuff.
Hubbard. Oh, that was a good level.
Yeah.
It's a shame he's not sticking around the whole game.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Edelgard and Hubert and, you know, other characters that leave in certain routes.
Yeah.
Like, on the second time, it's like, oh, well, I
Why
kind
am
of
I-
don't want to use
yeah.
this character now. Because I'm kind of wasting experience
That's-
points.
That's why I'm using. That's why I'm actually using Hubert so much, because I've never used Hubert. Because like it just doesn't occur to me.
Yeah, because you didn't do it the first time.
Yeah, and like when I play, I mean, I played Crimson Flower that one time, but you know, even then I was more intrigued. I was more interested on what Edelgard had to say at that point. So I used a lot of Edelgard, but I didn't use a lot of Hubert still. So we'll just move them over there. Yeah, get in there. You know, I've only just remembered that I have the key to leave the door.
It can't hurt you, can it?
Yeah.
Gotta throw a Guilty Gear reference in there at some point, don't we?
I think if we don't, it's just kind of sad. Run away, everyone, run away.
I want you to run away.
Unexpected.
Damn! They're coming from the west too. I can't stand these brats.
I thought Hubert said, "I'm expected," like he was running late for something.
I'm late. I'm late for a very important date.
Oh man, I even buffed Hubert. I just want to open the chests. Come on.
It's starting to take shape.
Physic. Hang on.
He learns physic how early?
C? That's crazy. Physic on C is that's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive indeed. Indeedy do.
This.
So this is what the goddess gives me. Right. Constance getting clobbered out here, but you know, she's not dead, so. I just realised I could have just circumvented that whole thing by trading the. Could have just traded the key over. Well, that would have been easier and better.
Almost.
Who was that?
That was Constance.
Huh. Almost dead.
take the trash out. And by that I mean the healers.
Always getting strong.
One step at a time.
Now we know that she's going one step at a time. Sorry, Edelgard's strange cadence in 3 Hypes just lives rent free in my head. Just move everyone over.
He learns physics at sea. Bernadetta learns physics at sea, and Dorothea learns physics at sea.
Damn! Bernadetta learns physics at sea? Actually, what is Bernadetta's faith like, and her skills regarding faith?
Who?
Bernadetta.
She gets heal, Nosferatu, physic, and rescue. She gets rescue at A.
Because I'm just saying, her
presence is clearly not necessary.
her dad is the religion guy in the Empire, isn't it?
Yeah. Does she have at least passing faith? Yeah, she has at least passing faith.
Considering the, you know,
Wait, we need to overanalyze some more. Could you do the zoom in thing so we can look at the surroundings?
We've already looked at the surroundings. There's barely anything here. Just a church up there.
And a waterfall that's still running.
I don't really know how that waterfall's still running.
Because there doesn't seem to be any water, any river or anything. It's the Red Canyon, not the Red River.
It just seems to exist, that waterfall. I think it might be a spontaneous waterfall. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's just ruins, ruins, and more ruins. Like, what do you say?
Waterfalls, waterfalls, and more waterfalls.
A very, very well kept fence, actually. All things considered, that fence held up.
Yeah.
The Red Canyon. Well, at least all the blood washed away quite quick.
Yeah. Quick.
What?
The Red Canyon was like 2,000 years ago.
Well, yeah, no, but I just mean, like, look at all the waterfalls. There's no way it didn't wash away quick.
Yeah.
There's water everywhere here. Yeah, rally her magic. That'll help. Rally her magic. That'll, yeah. Bane of monsters. See what I did there?
The mercenary from before? So what now? You're pals with the knights? I'll kill you and your pesky brats.
Oof. Well, that's ding. That's unfortunate.
Such power dwells within.
Such power. Actually, I kind of want to see, what does Edelgard say?
Spoiled little noble! Just die like a good little rich kid!
Do you really think being born a commoner gives you the right to kill? Despicable. Keep that off.
As you wish.
Sending these brats instead of the knights means they've underestimated me. Big mistake. I should have never listened to that idiot. What a mistake.
Just looking at that and thinking, because, you know, she's following up on what she said. Well, now you die. I don't know why she went. Do you think being a commoner gives you the right to kill? I mean, I guess, like,
have a long way to go.
yeah, he did say die like a good little rich kid and everything else.
Yeah.
I think all I'm saying, Edelgard, is that I think he was more saying it's not that being a commoner gives him the right to kill, it's you being rich gives him the right to kill you. You know, there's a difference here. There's a
Thank
difference.
you for leading us, Professor. Though I suppose there was no way we could lose to a familiar foe. In any case, something about this canyon feels inexplicably strange.
I mean, it is a very important holy site. So, you know.
It's funny because
Looks like Hubert really did clean up for her.
Huh. It's funny because it is a holy site in the sense that Rhea tends to try and keep people out of it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they don't like go there to pray or for pilgrimages.
They don't really do anything with it. They just. But what I mean, I think it's kind of a forbidden area. It sounds like. Since when's it been called the Red Canyon? And Sothis liked that.
I wonder why it is that you recall this place. You must be weak of heart. Each time I see
You must be weak of heart.
so.
That's it's a reference to the fact that his heart doesn't work, you know? Or his heart is, I guess, her heart at this point, but anyway. I'm not scared.
Do you think you can lie to me? It saddens me to know you wish to hide such things from me. Well, anyhow, I am quite fascinated by this place. As far as I can tell, this is your first time here.
Have you been here before, Sothis?
Here? I dare say it would be impossible to have forgotten such a place as this. I must admit I am unsure. Beyond the name and this strange feeling of familiarity, I can't seem to remember anything about this place.
Yeah, no, everything's just checking out here.
A great depth of emotions tied to that sense of familiarity. Like joy and sorrow, pain and love, and all. If I was somehow here before, I wonder what took place.
You exhausted yourself trying to like rebuild the world after a bunch of nukes fell unconscious, and then a guy who looks like evil Santa came over and ripped your spine out.
Professor?
Just saying.
I was
you know,
wondering where you were.
For everyone's.
It's about time we headed back to the monastery.
For anyone who wanted to know.
Time to depart. But know that time reveals all things. One day I will remember that which I have lost.
Sothis just being needlessly ominous.
Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more.
Why are you...
I am not sure myself, yet
Why are you grateful? Why are you... ...
In any case, you must become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do.
That just won't do.
Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
On our way out, I had the chance to observe the Red Canyon. Did you notice anything, Professor?
On our way out, I had a chance to observe the Red Canyon. I know she means like I was taking a better look at it. It just sounds hilarious, that phrasing. When we left, I looked around. Yeah, I know. We were in the place the whole time. I did. I'm not sure what she means, but I'm going to agree with her.
Of course. I expected as much. The area was covered in ruins, each more curious than the last.
Why? Is the Church of Seros like a... is it like a sort of young Earth creation myth thing? Because, like...
They did not match the architectural style of any era or culture within the Empire, or across all of Fodlan for that matter.
I mean... yeah, it just kind of means fallen civilization.
That can only mean one thing.
A fallen civilization.
The Valley civilization must have flourished and fallen in the distant past, long before the Empire was established.
I mean, this is... the Red Canyon was presumably... I'd assume in canon, and by in canon I mean like in Fodlan mythology canon, is the Red Canyon not, you know, possibly considered where life started for intelligent beings, you know? The goddess's chosen children? You know, like...
Who do you think lived there?
Our ancestors, old humans, a culture long since perished. Well, that's Nabateans, I suppose. Subterranean beings. That's Agarthans. I don't know what I want to tell her. I guess
I want to know what she'll make of our ancestors, actually. Because subterranean beings will probably just be like, oh, no, I know mole people, they don't live there. But I wonder what she'll say here.
What an uninspired answer. But you're
Oh.
probably right.
What, you're just going to be peaked to me?
Perhaps their remnants still influence this world.
What an uninspired answer. What do you want me to say? Fucking aliens? Like, Jesus Christ, Edelgard, I can't, like...
So you have safely disposed of those bandits.
Not to mention,
I pray that their souls find salvation.
I'm rather surprised that Seros, like Rhea, because Garagmak Monastery's been around long before the Officers' Academy or anything. It's been around a while. So, I'm surprised that Seros, when building this place, didn't still have her old, like, home on the mind. In the sense that, you know, Edelgard just said it doesn't match any of the any style in any era or culture within the Empire or across all of Fodlan. So it doesn't match anything anywhere in Fodlan. Even the churches? Like, I would have assumed Seros would bring with her the kind of style of building, but I guess the people she contracted to make these churches were just like, we don't do custom builds here. We build a new church, we're building a new church on our terms.
But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place. Until we know more, I ask that you support the students and relieve them of any unnecessary worry. Good. I have high expectations for you. By the way, how was your time in Xanadu? Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that
A goddess?
canyon.
And with a lowercase g? I'm going to assume that's a translation error because it's too bizarre not to be. If just, like, a goddess alighted upon this world. So casual. Imagine the Pope just saying, legend says some bloke calling himself GB Weeby came over and, you know, got crucified somewhere around this whole area. Very lax way of saying it. Like, you know, comes the Pope? Not even a big G? Damn.
For a goddess
Not even
from
a
the
the.
heavens, Xanadu could only have been a temporary haven.
Also, this does kind of, unless she's telling us dark secrets of the church, this kind of implies that, Edelgard, what do you think happened? It's where the goddess appeared from. It's probably, like, Enochian in nature, you know? It's probably similar to the language of the angels. It's the architecture of the angels. A goddess?
Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess. A gift to help guide the lost.
Don't worry, guys. Xanadu's irrigation got a lot better after the whole Red Canyon incident with Nemesis. Like, this is an arid-ass place. Anyway, in other news, one, that's a hell of a lot of figures. All those little dots down there, like grass. Literally, like, thousands, you know, there's as many as blades of grass. And then, these 3, 4, if you see the guy on the very bottom left, that does seem to be another cloak down there in the bottom left.
Mm-hmm.
You can probably say, oh, there's an extra one further right than that guy we see, making 4, because, like, 4 saints? Huh? I don't know. Either way, we can't tell anything.
It's funny because that one there, standing on the
on like the battlements.
A lot of people just think that's Sothis.
Well, she does look very small. That's just because of perspective. If you look at the guy on the right, when you look at that, he's standing tall enough to, like, seemingly be near her head height, despite the fact that he's not on one of the little parapet things.
The goddess is always watching over Fodlan from her kingdom above.
Well, thank fuck she finally figured out the word "the," because she's saying "the goddess."
However,
What was she saying before? Just
ancient
goddess?
times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people.
Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that very canyon. I was just saying how bizarre that was. She, not even a big G, not even a "the." Freya just said, "A goddess, someone." Like, you're the Pope, come on. Hello. What the?
Hey.
Hello, Cassie. Welcome back.
Oh, you're damn right we're streaming that. Sadly, we're not going to be streaming it, like, live, but we'll be doing kind of same as this time, but tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
probably
super hyped for that, because this
Absolutely.
time it's a trailer that I won't have lost my voice for.
And I'm very hyped.
Good to have you here, as
20
always.
minutes.
20 minutes. It was funny because some people like put the new in scare quotes, like thinking, oh, they're just going to showcase all the characters that have kind of sort of semi-leaked recently.
What, like just one big trailer, just one big poorly stitched together multiple trailer thing of all the character, all the little character things that have been just spawning in on the leaks. It's just, they don't add anything else.
Character, here's that
Here's
character.
this character, moving on, here's that character, here's their crit, and you're like, just take your clips of gameplay and get out. You're like, what? I'd be
clips
gutted.
of gameplay and get out.
I'd actually be gutted, I think.
She is the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul.
I know, we read a bit of the text last time. Don't worry, Ray, we're in the know.
My father never.
I see. During your time here, I pray that you come to devote yourself to the teachings of Seros.
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt. There is something I must ask about in regard to those bandits.
That is funny. That almost sounds like he was gonna slip.
Yeah.
Like he just realized, like he was about to say Seros, but then or sister or something, but then like, Byleth here, Lady Rhea.
It's such a random.
I mean, I guess that's partially delivery.
Yeah.
Because usually he walks in with purpose and he just says, "Hey, I have to ask you something."
Hey, this is what's going on. I've got to tell you this, that, and the other.
As you wish. We shall continue our
Did he hit
discussion
the
when next we-
I wonder what he is actually.
Don't we get a scene for it?
Maybe we'll. If we do, then we do. Yeah. We'll see.
Goddess. I have no memory of her. But then,
Damn, even
I
the
have no
goddess
memory
is saying,
at all.
"Oh, goddess." I mean, I guess as of Fortune's Weaves, as of the advent of Fortune's Weave, the death goddess, underworld goddess woman does seem to be.
It's weird because this game definitely implies that Sothis isn't natively from Fodlan.
Yeah, well, it says a lot that she.
There's all this. She came from the stars, and
she alighted upon the world. She,
Yeah.
it's less that. And as you said when we read the text in the library, it doesn't say that Sothis created Fodlan in so much as came upon Fodlan and populated it with life and beauty and everything.
Yeah, I can't say Pokemon's in a great place either, truth be told. Although Pokopia did receive a lot of, well, if nothing else, it received a lot of sales, but I suppose it's a Pokemon game, so that's kind of expected.
They could probably just say this is a Pokemon game and get sales out of, like, Pac-Man or something.
Pac-Man X Pokemon
It is as though I
crossover.
know, and yet I don't. Perhaps Xanadu was my home back when the goddess walked the land.
Technically correct.
If
Also,
so,
you are the goddess.
What does that make me now? A ghost?
It's funny because it feels like pretty obvious that she's the goddess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think if they were going for any sort of weird idea, if they were going for any sort of mystery regarding her, you got to do better at explaining the fucking time control. 2,
yeah,
maybe don't have her walk up and introduce herself as the beginning.
Yeah.
And 3, this whack-ass, scary-ass song ain't doing anyone any favours. Like, I'm just saying.
It is very, like...
I don't know what possessed me to do that noise then.
Good
really?
lord.
Hey, at least
I
it's
had
not...
beef with Tokon ever since I heard the Iron Man theme and saw someone in the comments being like, "Yo, that line is fire."
The reality is
the
stark.
reality is stark. It
Yes.
says in his song.
Yes.
Yeah, and this dude was like, "Oh, that was genius. That was genius."
It's no alone infection. It's no alone infection.
It's no let me carve your way.
Like we ain't topping the charts with I'm the Iron Man, I have the Iron Plan, but you know.
Any characters that you thought, oh, that's interesting? You know, Magic or Danger or Iron Man or Doom or something?
Of course,
or was
we
it
also
like
have the
just
mystery of
kind
why
of
I'm here with you.
overall
Is it
a
somehow
bit odd?
connected?
I did hear that you can't switch off the auto combos. Yeah, you can't switch off the auto combos.
No
So like
way.
if you mash square or triangle or maybe X, I don't know, maybe circle.
Damn,
Then
bro,
you'll
all
just,
that time
you'll just always get a combo.
all
out
that
of it.
time I ingrained my soul combos. You telling me I could have just
It's funny because I feel like that should just
slapped
be.
those buttons in there?
Like, I feel like it should just be a thing that, like, in the tournament style, it switches off the auto combos, you know?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's
and
kind
you
of
have to add up. And the auto combos are there for, like, you know, you're just having fun with your friends and you don't really play fighting games. But then, you know, you can switch it off. So if you do play fighting games and you want to, like, actually get good at it and, you know, maybe try some locals.
Yeah, I feel like I felt so happy when I finally learnt how to, you know, properly.
Yeah, going into the lab and trying the combos and getting good at them. And
combo
then
my
trying them in
bandit
game.
bringer into my 2H into you know some jump combos and stuff. You know, I was really happy about that. Telling me I could have just run up to you and square. Like, oh, man.
Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on, and now I'm forced to stay with you instead. No, that's not it. I can't believe in such a meaningless existence.
Oof.
Oh, damn, man.
Not in the game or bad. It's just like I thought maybe Magic looked interesting, but I also thought her Dark Child form looked so silly that she just kind of turned orange.
Justice? Hell yeah.
She just turns into a tangerine.
Let's build the tangerine fields. Now we're cooking with. Now we're cooking nice game.
Mutiny in the Mist.
Mutiny in the Mist.
When the warm winds blow from the sea to the south of Adrestia, residents of Fodlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
At least the you know waters, at least the warm winds coming from the south tracks with Dagda being like,
yeah, because Dagda seems pretty warm.
Pretty warm.
Most of the characters are wearing quite light attire.
There are new places to
very
explore in the
breathable
monastery.
stuff.
Wow.
New places
Professor,
to explore.
I have a new mission for your students.
Well, I can
shall hope you do.
I can fairly confidently say now that Seth did not, in fact, have any conversation with Rhea. So I don't know why he'd get so stressed out as to
get
nearly.
ZL on that?
No.
Oh. Because I was like, oh, why don't we just check and see if the
And he was regarding the bandits, so maybe it was. I'd assume it's something.
The conversation, then,
I'd assume it's something to do with the Flame Emperor, but I don't really. Do they know enough for Setith to be like tweaking on the level of nearly doxing Rhea in public? just being like, yo, sir, I mean,
I honestly think it's more of an. I think that was more of an or at least originally that would be taken more as an
I still
The
find it funny
positioning's
that
a
he
little
just said,
weird, admittedly, but
walks in going,
We've received reports that Lord Lonato has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Seros.
Why would he do that? Oof. Magic and Blade with a standout.
Who is Lord Lonato?
Lord Lonato is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
A vanguard
Even
unit from
the
Knights of Seros
Archbishop
is
herself
already on
will
its
use
way to
shorthand
the
like just
stronghold
the
in Castle
kingdom.
Gaspar.
I'm surprised that I'm surprised that other kingdom people haven't been kind of beefing
Danger
him.
and the Cyclops Phoenix character feel like wasted slots. Do you mean like wasted slots because they're so bad, or do you mean like, or like they're too similar to another character? Because I mean that is something that can plague a fighting game if the rushdowns feel too similar.
Yeah.
Or like grapplers.
Maybe Potemkin Busters?
No, Pot Buster. Hulk Buster, maybe? No, that's a suit.
that's wrong. Potemkin Buster.
Lord Lonato's army is nothing compared to the Knights. It is quite possible the rebellion has already been suppressed.
I actually think I would have liked to hear some kingdom politics here of actually.
Like the kingdom also trying to suppress the rebellion?
Yeah, like, I kind of want to know what the surrounding people at least think of the fact that, you know, he's basically, well, no, he's literally being a heretic.
Yeah.
He's literally being a blasphemer.
And
it's the Holy
Kingdom of Fargus. Like, they're the most pious people out of all of the nations in Fodlan.
So I kind of would have liked to maybe have a bit of... I mean...
fair. I mean, I didn't know who Danger was, so I looked her up. And it's just, you know, the X-Men have a kind of, like, training area called the Danger Room. She's just the Danger Room, but, like...
What?
A robot.
A robot room?
Yeah.
Is she square?
Nah.
Oh, like, no, oh, wait, what? Hang on, what? Is this like a Jarvis thing?
Kind of, sort
of.
Yeah,
like put in like a robot body. Because all I was thinking of was just a whole room fighting you, like fighting in back rooms or something. And it's just the whole room coming towards you and fisticuffs.
She did actually become an android thingy in the comics, it seems, but she looks a lot scarier in the comics.
What does that mean?
I mean, the game's in an anime style, so they cuted her up a bit.
Well, at the end of the day...
For instance, they gave her human eyes as opposed to, like, kind of red glowy dots.
Oh. Huh.
Which is, you know, kind of Terminator-y.
Yeah, no, just a little thing about this. I would have liked to see any sort of kingdom politics here. And actually, since we have Fargus Girl handy... Maybe have, you know...
We can
ask her, but I don't think she says anything about kind of... Because Ash is the son of Lonato. I wonder if... I wonder if she'd be a bit like... Because I think they kind of all take it as a... Oh, this is really sad for Ash, you know? But... I think it would be rather in line with what Fargus is presented as for her to be like, wow, this is horrible. Ash is being so dishonoured here by his family, like, kind of more looking at it.
I'd
from
love
the
to
point
find
of view.
out too.
Even so,
that is going to be pretty interesting.
With the Knight's rear guard to deal with the
from what I remember of this, I think they all just kind of vaguely say, "Oh, it's sad for Ash that we have to fight his dad," but no one really brings up not even Felix bringing up like the kind of, well, there goes Ash's career, you know, his dad's dishonoured him now.
War zones are unpredictable. We do not expect you will have cause to battle, but be prepared for the worst.
Excuse me. You sent for me, Lady Rhea?
It's Catherine.
Remember to keep your AK-47 on you. What?
This is Catherine. She will be leading the knights whom you will be accompanying.
Catherine and her exceptionally low-res Crest of Seros on her chest plate.
We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
She is one of our bravest knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Seros.
But she's not just any Knight of Seros. She's a holy knight.
She's
a holy Knight of Seros.
This mission should.
In fact,
be
isn't she the
useful in
only current Holy
demonstrating to
Knight?
the students
Yep,
how
because
foolish
well,
it would be to ever turn their blades on the church.
simply because Seros, I won't lie, I think Hell will do a very good job of that.
It's weird. This is one of those lines she has that's kind of sus, but like, it's kind of weird that she even says this really obviously ominous thing.
Yeah. When she usually just takes a very like. She usually takes a very "don't turn your blades on us," not because I'll beat
And in
you for
fact,
it.
I'm surprised she doesn't say the goddess instead of the church.
Because she's not saying, "Oh, don't fuck with me or my organization, or I'll fuck you up." She's kind of saying, "Hey, we're just trying to save your souls." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you turn your blades on us, you're damning yourself to hell. You know that, right? I'm surprised she doesn't go that avenue of just saying, "Yo, Lenato's cooked." Like, that guy gotta repent now, or, bad things will come towards him.
Thank you so much.
Alright,
Sylvain loved the birthday flowers.
no need to pack it in with that, Sylvain. It's the thought that counts, huh?
It makes more sense if you're female biologist for that one, I think.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. No, because then he'd be really sincere
the opportunity
with
to
it.
turn back to
Oh.
commoner.
Oh.
We've now got Alois and Catherine. Begin a seminar on a fighting style developed by the Knights of Seros that utilizes axes and gauntlets.
Did I just turn into a monkey from seeing two seminars? Because I'm pretty sure I just went, ooh, ooh.
Ooh! Begin a seminar on a fighting style in which practitioners dominate their opponent using improvised sword and melee techniques. I delivered that so weirdly, I know, but
Improvised
sword and
proper Edelgardism there. These are some improvised sword and melee techniques.
In which practitioners dominate their opponent using improvised sword and melee techniques. But yeah, interesting that they both have fisticuffs on that.
I am surprised by that. I'm also, this is just a fact of the seminars because it was actually a reason I forgot to bring up when we were talking about Setith here and how I said, oh, why doesn't he have flying? Well, the reason is the seminars, if you look through them all, none of them have any of the three secondary things. No riding, no flying, no heavy armor. And that's the case throughout the game. Even when you get into post-time skip, and you have, like, Edelgard, who is obviously going to do heavy armor. Nope, she doesn't. I
wonder why.
Like, Galatea girl, I can't remember what to call her.
Ingrid,
that's it. Ingrid, flying? No. I don't
could
know
have gone
why.
with Three Houses White Woman.
I thought that showed Edelgard nowadays.
Wait, really?
I think that shows Edelgard
Let
nowadays.
me try it again.
Needed a citation on that one. Still can't unlock the Battalion Guild. That's going to keep happening. I'm going to keep looking at that until it works.
Three Houses White.
Oh, hello, Sothis.
You have spent quite some time in here engaging in such idle chatter.
This is OGS.
Do you not know that we have not a moment left to waste?
We've got a good 2 hours left to waste, love.
You must try harder from now on.
Yeah, the first one is Edelgard, then Rhea, then Lysithea. The Lysithea one is actually Lysithea wig.
Yeah, that's a mannequin of Lysithea. That's not that.
Look, it says cosplay. It's in French.
What? This is getting weirder and weirder as you say the sentence.
Why? It's just
French cosplay of Lysithea is what comes up if you type in Three Houses
White Woman. Yeah.
Amazing.
It's not a cosplay old Lysithea, just their wig. Just a wig for her hair.
That is, that's probably what they're going for.
What about the
About the danger thing looking,
Oh,
attractive.
yeah.
And
Tokon in general.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not something that I would purchase myself because...
Yeah.
Well...
No, that was going to sound bad. Because I was going to say, I want to see Soul Bad Guy running around shirtless, but then that sounds really... Nah, hang on. That's not what I meant. Come on. I meant I wanted to...
I'm sure there's plenty of fans who want to see...
There probably are plenty of fans who want to see
Shirtless
Soul Bad Guy
Guy
shirtless.
shirtless.
But I'm not one of them. So there's nothing wrong with being one of them. But I am not...
That sounded worse!
Sorry.
But I think
Oh,
she's
Fortune's
hiding
Weave.
something.
Oh, our bad. Our bad.
Nobody knows anything about her past.
Have they showcased
Fortune's,
a lot of...
Fortune's
like-
Weave... Well, I mean, I think we all know the Theodora's bizarre...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
clothing habits.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Which, again, we're thinking of doing the Theodora thing first because of...
Saramis just seems like such an interesting
Saramis,
place.
yeah, seems like a very interesting place. And as I had that discussion with Mr. Coldfeet over Sparta and
Yeah.
Spartan and sort of or seemingly Spartan aesthetics they're going for, I'm very interested in seeing how that goes, because I obviously got very interested in Sparta because of that. And I thought, oh, okay, I'd love to see how they're going to spin all of this, but...
You should spar with her. She's strong. Stronger than you are, I bet.
In a normal playthrough, he's dead right.
Yep.
Like, she's way above you right now.
Absolutely.
Join me for some training sometime. I'm interested in your sword technique. I might like to become your student someday. But not today.
I'll do a battle and then, like, grind myself up so that I get a lot of stats. And actually, wait, maybe I can eat some...
Do that off the clock.
No, I
There's
just mean I can
time.
do that. What's it, like... And do that next thingy. It won't even take that long.
Yeah, we've got support combos.
Oh. No!
We've got a lot of support combos.
I got frightened.
Well, I guess what
actually
we know
got
we're doing
frightened.
the rest of the stream.
I got frightened by the support combos. Is that bad? Movement, speed by 3, strength by 3, HP. Okay, I'll take these.
Secret floor.
I'll just, you know, nom nom.
Sacred snow melt drop. Sacred moonstone.
Snow melt drop sounds like some sort of lovely confectionery.
Here to train?
It does.
You
it
really
does.
are as hardworking as they say.
That's right.
I'm a force of nature.
Huh. Maybe the gossip's wrong. Hardworking people usually don't like to make a big fuss about it.
Okay.
Okay. She's got some hidden lore about Annette for us there.
Even with Catherine is the strongest, by a large margin from what I've gathered. Why not seek her out as a sparring partner, Professor? I have a favor to ask.
Check the internet lately. They're talking about the abyss.
Something about this situation doesn't feel right.
He said,
Why would a
smiling.
minor lord raise an army against a foe he cannot possibly hope to defeat?
Oh, is he thinking that the Western Church has something to do with that?
Probably already, yeah.
Because the Western Church is twisted, isn't it?
Yep, they are. And they already do have something to do with it, so I can see how he'd figure it out, considering he works with them on a day-to-day. It's just... Wait, none of them have anything new to talk to me about? Is that what that's saying? Just wanted to get a bit out of the way, but what?
I have no idea what it said. It was so quick.
No, none of them had the little text box thing.
Hey! Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report.
Oh, yeah, Spyro 4. Oh my god, I don't think I've said it on stream, but I'm super hyped for Spyro 4. Like, I mean, Spyro 2 was one of the first games I ever played. I grew up on the PlayStation 1. You know, like Crash Bandicoot, Ape Escape, Spyro Medieval. That was my jam. And yeah, of course, I've played all of the Spyro games. Well, most of the Spyro games up to this point. So, and when Reignited came out, I was, of course, thinking, damn, will they pull a Crash 4? It's about time and give us a new Spyro game, and at long last they did. So yeah, I'm getting that on release for sure. But yeah, you're right about Nintendo not having much to show right now.
Isn't
there usually a big like direct in September?
Well, it was last time. That was last year, which is where we saw the Fortune's Weave thing. But I don't know.
yeah. Maybe they'll put out some good trailers then.
I was actually born a noble. No one in my generation wore a crest.
Because it's been a while since the last Zelda. It's been a bit of a while since the last Zelda. Let me look up. Because I think they might be announcing a new Zelda soonish.
Perhaps you'd have better luck.
That's a
with the
big
animals
maybe
of the
though,
monastery.
because
Very
they take a
well,
while.
what do you
Like,
know
how
to
does
see? Perhaps you'd have
it
better
wants
luck
40
with the
HP for
animals of
5
the
stars, doesn't it?
Probably.
I'm just saying, it's like,
Very
yes,
well.
I have the, I just ate the yummy, tasty snowdrop thingy, but what the cat corner?
The cat corner. That's great. I don't mind that at all.
Oh, he's done. He's turned this one.
What, the cat?
No, that guy.
Maybe. Can't say I'm surprised.
Tears of the
about
Kingdom
Lord
was
Renato launching a
3
rebellion.
years ago. Echoes of Wisdom was 2.
The writing was on the
And they're
wall.
doing Ocarina of
If anything,
Time
it's
shortish.
more surprising it didn't
How did I
happen
forget about Ocarina of Time? Which,
Oh, yeah, true. The Ocarina of Time remake.
Lord Lenato
I mean, it seems like, yeah, that's definitely a tied us over until the next one
That's how we
thing.
got into the academy.
Because I don't think it's going to be a massive, like, remake.
No, yeah.
I think it's going to be more of it in the style of, we've upgraded the graphics, we've added voices like idiots, and we've, you know, maybe there'll be 1 or 2 extra things, but I see it as being like...
Don't worry, they'll bring me into voice like,
Roru.
Yeah, sure. How would I voice Rory?
I don't know. Have you ever played Dimitri before?
No, I'm not voicing him like Dimitri. I don't mean the
Chris
goat.
Hackney
I
did.
don't mean the goat Rory. I mean the goat Rory. Don't smile and nod your head like that.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not in contact
Well, I
with the
mean,
Count anymore. That's
Tears
how
of the
I know
Kingdom
so much.
Roru is kind of a pale imitation of Roru.
I
and
could probably
his
steal
name
your-
was used to key jangle.
Yeah, I get that, but I could. I'm just saying I could probably steal your keys by just like
Distracting me with
distracting you by
Zelda?
telling you how cool Zelda is. You'd just
You
be like, oh
probably
yeah, oh awesome.
Gaspard territory smacks of war. It'll be interesting to see how things shake out.
Like, full stop? Yeah, same. I honestly like it's funny because on release there was so much new stuff to it that I got caught up in the hype and just thought, oh wow, this has just made Breath of the Wild completely superfluous. But the more I played, the more it was clear that everything in Breath of the Wild was designed after, like, to fit in that world, and Tears of the Kingdom was more like just placed in a world that it wasn't designed for, if that makes any sense.
Mercy, I
So
beg
it's like, generally speaking, shrines have a lot of purpose to where they are in the world in Breath of the Wild, and that isn't so much the case in Tears of the Kingdom. The story, for instance, is just like a bigger, epicer rehash of Breath of the Wild's in a lot of ways.
They don't understand that. They'll kill me.
Huh? What's this dude? Is this dude with
can let me
Costa?
go.
Yeah.
Please.
I can't do that.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
have
so
to.
sorry.
I just have to see it. I just have to see what his reaction will be if I
Can't let
bring
you do
down the
that,
gavel.
Star Fox.
I understand.
Wait, you said...
Take me to the surface.
Wait, Sothis liked that? That was the most interesting thing to have come out of a completely random. Sothis liked that. What the? Does she just have that much faith that no, they'll be merciful on him, or is she actually like, nah, this guy needs to die. He needs to die. He needs to go. I'm surprised by that lack of mercy from Sothis, weirdly. Like, I'm actually kind of surprised by that. Sothis was like...
It's something that agrees with the church, and this is the DLC.
Yeah, I guess
so. Maybe
so.
they're conflating it. Alternatively, she doesn't like bandits in general because of, you know, how she died.
Nemesis, I guess, but I don't know if she knows about Nemesis because he's
yeah,
a
but
kind of spine steel.
I'm kind of inferring this as like a subconscious thing.
That was cover of night. He had a balaclava on and someone else's cologne.
Someone else's cologne?
Yeah, just in case she smelt him and remembered the smell.
Why would you... Never mind. Yeah, it does feel like we've been getting kind of drip-fed as regards, like, big releases on the Switch too. But not, like, in the sense of, like...
You have some need of me.
I mean, of course you want to keep your big releases apart so that people, you know, will buy it on release instead of like.
Yeah, but they certainly haven't been churning out games like boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
they really
you know?
haven't. Like, when was our last is Pokemon coming out next year rather than this year?
I think yeah, it's coming out next year. The Wind and Waves.
Wind and Waves is coming out next year. We haven't had a Smash Bros. We had Mario
Which
Kart
I
as a
wonder if
release
Wind and Waves
one.
will be a finished game for the first time in like
Yeah,
multiple Pokemon
that
games.
would be nice. I would love Pokemon to be good.
Yeah.
You would argue the point?
But yeah, they're doing a Fire Emblem here.
Didn't argue anything.
My mind?
There hasn't been a Switch 2 Zelda release. There's been Switch 2 editions of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And there is admittedly Ocarina of Time remake coming out soon, but not a new, proper new Zelda game. What else? What else? What else? Kirby, we've had Kirby Air Riders, but not a like proper full-on Kirby game. There was the Donkey Kong Bonanza, which was a good like showstopper, like good event.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Kind
pal.
of title.
Haven't seen any suspicious types on the surface lately, have you? Beefy.
How many debt collectors do you think there are in the Officers Academy?
Why would you
Balthus?
think in the most prestigious university why do you think that the most prestigious university situated inside the biggest religious venue in the continent
and
would
one of
have
the-
so
and
many
one of
debt
the-
collectors?
And one of the best like fortresses as well.
Like, why do you think debt collectors are randomly spawning in here, like how bandits were randomly spawning in Three Hopes?
Yeah.
I have.
It's funny because between Tears of I mean, the idea of another Zelda game set on the same map, like they've never done that before, and now it kind of feels like, oh, that's why. Because it's really hard to make a new, like repopulate that world with stuff and make it feel like it was designed for it. Because it isn't designed for it.
Well, did you say open world there or Zelda game?
Tears of the Kingdom. Or
Yeah,
a
yeah,
Zelda
I
game
mean,
in general. Imagine taking Twilight Princess's map and sticking new stuff in random places.
I just meant I think that's more of an open world thing, of like any open world is going to struggle on that, because like repopulating or basically it because of the way that open worlds are generally made, and like Breath of the Wild especially, a lot of the stuff is just there, like in the side of the wall. There's just a Magnesis trial thing. It's just like, do people pass this on their way to work? They just walk down the road and go, ah, that weird metal thing's still poking out of the wall.
Yeah.
And then in Tears of the Kingdom, they just went, anyway, all the shrines magically disappeared, and here's some new green
new ones.
shrines.
Here's new green ones. And
But this army's picking a fight with the
Animal
church.
Crossing, which
So
could
as
be a
far as
problem.
I'm concerned,
I
more
would
power to 'em.
disagree with the idea that Animal Crossing's being killed, and my citation for that would be the sales figures.
Yeah, sales figures on Animal Crossing are kind of...
Animal Crossing. So it does feel like they just really like with Animal Crossing, I feel like they do a similar thing to Smash Bros, where they never release like multiple on the same, or at least not multiple main lines on the same. Because you got Wild World on the DS, and then you got City Folk on the Wii.
I guess it'll be whatever.
Bear in mind, though, Cassie, there's actually an 8-year time difference between New Leaf and New Horizons, which is pretty enormous. But speaking of enormous, the sales of New Horizons, which, if you include the Switch 2 and the Switch 1, has actually broken 50 mil sales.
Yeah.
Not $50 million or 50 mil yen or 50 mil pounds. 50 mil sales.
Yeah.
They made over $1 billion with that.
Absolutely.
There's no ifs and buts about that. They made over $1 billion.
I mean, unless they sold it for what, like
what would
under
they have
20
to sell?
quid?
Yes, you'd have to be selling it for sub 20 quid to not have made $1 billion over that. And they were selling that at what, 50 or 60?
Again, not including things like sales, but
well, yeah, sales, and of course countries, not countries, shops take a cut.
Yeah.
So there's that. Ooh, yeah, I suppose there's a lockdown.
Yeah, lockdown. I suppose really it only matters if we see a big drop in.
It was a lot bigger than New Leaf at 13 mil, but 13 mil's still pretty big.
I mean, it's just
Protopia,
what's going to
see if
happen
it's-
next Animal Crossing. Like if next Animal Crossing slashes the sales pretty hard, then yeah, I'd say okay, something's happened here. Maybe it's Pokopia, maybe it's just lockdown, maybe it's a number of factors, but you know, it kind of is until the next thing. You know, if you look at like. Take Horizon Zero Dawn's sales. The first game, great sales.
Oh, yeah, no shot.
But then...
They only... I mean, it's a Pokemon game, but this is, like, pretty low for a Pokemon game, honestly.
Yeah.
4 mil sales on Pokopia is not bad, admittedly.
Yeah.
But it doesn't even beat New Leaf, which wasn't in lockdown, and it was 13 mil.
Yeah. So I would say... I'd say it's...
Like, I think there's a fair chance that they're going to keep that series going.
I think just judging by the money that it makes, it sounds like they really should. I mean, it only depends on if there's a...
just yet.
Yeah, Animal Crossing does sound like it's doing more than fine. It's just a very...
It's just one of those series they only release every so often.
It's like bloody Pikmin. When's Pikmin 5 coming out, guys?
Christ, Pikmin's got the weirdest release schedule ever.
Yeah.
Let me just look up Pikmin real quick.
I'm just saying, they might have a good reason
Let's
to
see. Pikmin 1 came out, I'm going to guess 2004. I was dead wrong. 2001. So that came out 2001. 3 years later, we get Pikmin 2.
Happy, does that include you?
9 years later, we get Pokemon 3. Pikmin 3. Sorry, did I say Pokemon the whole
Pokemon
time?
3, yeah.
Pikmin 3. Then 10 years later, we get Pikmin 4. So... We're going to have to, you know, bare minimum, we're going to be waiting 11 years. It's going to be 2030...
Remember to watch yourself before you botch yourself.
It's going to be 2034 by the next time we get a Pikmin game.
Remember to watch yourself before you botch yourself, Happy, because...
Ray and Halakis like to pretend they're always
ever
right, but they're not.
Well,
no one is.
Are you not always right then?
I mean,
you might not be always right about this one. Just saying. I don't really understand why Happy doesn't like the church in the first place, because...
Yeah.
I guess it's just more of Talus's magical powers of... He has like some sort of stand ability that means he can shift all blame onto Rhea somehow.
Yeah, I'm luckily in the position where I'm still playing New Leaf, because I
I'd say...
jailbroke my 3DS like a year ago or two, and you know, that was when I actually...
Unless saying...
Nintendo, ignore this next part. I downloaded
Nintendo
New
just
Leaf.
clipped that, and they're sending that to their hitman.
Oh, no! But yeah, I got New Leaf, and I've been playing New Leaf recently. You know, it's a nice, like, easy thing. Like, even if you don't, like, do it a lot, it's you know, you can just hop in and do the things you need to if, you know, those daily chores that you have in Animal Crossing before, without, like... sinking too much time into it. But yeah, so I've still got New Horizons ahead of me once I'm done with New Leaf. But yeah, for someone who
I'd say is they have no reason to stop what's it called,
Oh,
because
definitely not. Like, if you're looking at it from the perspective of like a business suit guy, you know, like looking at the bottom line, they're seeing 13 mil New Leaf, 50 mil New Horizons. They're not going to care too hard about the context for that. They just look at the number and go like, ooh, let's do another one of those. Let's see if we can get that again. And you know, maybe they can. I would also love another Animal Crossing game, but like I said, I've still got New Horizons to play, like, at all before I don't have any. It's a good series, though. It's a very good series. Very nice, relaxing, unwinding, cozy game.
That's an interesting thing, though. Petra just said there of saying only the goddess is known. I'm fine with the they don't know about the spirits who watch over the earth and bless it, but she seems to not be denying the existence of the goddess here, but rather saying, they just don't know about the other spirits as well. Like, she seems
I think it would be difficult for her not to know of the goddess, and at least Bridget must understand that the goddess exists.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that...
the flowers within the greenhouse are removed, they will soon wilt and wither.
I mean,
Is that not
being
so, Professor?
realistic, you know, again, after 400 years of vassalship.
I'm surprised they have the Earth spirits and the Sky spirits.
After 400 years of vassalship, she should be a staunch believer in the goddess, since that surely being 400 years of vassal, which again is older than Fargus.
Yeah.
I think Fargus. Brigid really should have only been a vassal for a couple generations, let alone a couple generations is whoa, they're a full-on vassal for that long, let alone literal hundreds of years of vassalship, and nothing was done to their culture or faith or anything.
That is impressive.
I feel I can empathize with them. The flowers that thrive, despite their environment, are truly inspiring, are they not?
It sounds a little like she believes what Seth is saying of, no, you've got to stay here, you've got to stay here.
Yeah.
I mean, I would find it understandable if she was, somewhat, traumatized by the whole, 1,000-year sleep she had?
Why are the weeds in the food section?
Common weeds. Not much to look at and not of much use either. What would you rather have them in?
I don't know, I guess, but just found it rather weird that they were in the food section. Have some Caledonian soil. Does anyone else like that? I don't know, me, personally. What? What did I just... I don't even know what I just said. That was a word salad. My bad, everyone. Go to the dormitory second floor, though.
It's weird how sometimes the ratings just doesn't matter at all.
What?
I was just thinking about, the Pocopia was apparently, rated really highly, but it only sold 4 mil. I mean, that's not bad, but
ratings are an average of how quality people thought it was who played it.
Next month is when a very important ceremony will be taking
It
place.
did seem a bit of a downgrade, animation-wise, admittedly.
I don't even know what we're talking about. Sorry, my bad, gang. I don't know about this one, but Rad's the one you need to talk to for this one.
Yeah. Well, the new Avatar fighting game is, the new Avatar fighting game. And then Seven Havens is this new, series that they're coming out with.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah.
Which, it looks kind of... I mean, animation-wise, it's... Animation-wise, I think I agree with Cassie. It's a little bit of a downgrade, at least. And then, story-wise, the internet has just gone absolutely batshit.
I thought it was a live-action thing.
What? No, that's the, No, it's
live-action Avatar?
Live-action Avatar is the Netflix thing.
Oh.
They did that, and they also did, a movie recently called Avatar... what was it called?
And now there's an
Avatar and The Last Airbender, I think they called it.
And now there's another... Seven Havens thing.
Yeah, Seven Havens. And the internet's going absolutely batshit because the opening, the trailers are showing that so the Seven Havens in question are the 7 places in the world where it's safe to live after the previous Avatar, Korra, destroyed the world. That's what it's saying. But I don't believe for a second that she actually did.
I'm studying here
Why?
so I could be the best
Because
there is,
consistently in The Legend of Korra, the narrative never took the opinion that she was responsible for anything bad that ever happened.
Maybe they just, decided, no, lock in, she did this.
Yeah, but that's... Because one side of the fandom is saying what I'm saying, and the other side is saying, well, look, it said that she did it. And it's they're never gonna do that.
I've got it in me to
never mind your opinion of Korra. The narrative's opinion was that she didn't do anything wrong. Well, I mean, why would you ever
always be critical of your stories, everyone?
It would be a massive.
Don't let them tell you the sky's red.
It would be a massive surprise if she actually did, in my personal opinion.
If the sky looks blue and it functions like it's blue, and the narrative tells you it's red, say fuck you, narrative. It's blue. Oh, yeah, you've got it.
I'm going to work a lot harder than all the fancy nobles around here. I can tell you that.
What does Claude want to say? Or Ferdinand.
No,
Is
the movie
Ferdinand
the
here?
movie was all right. Like aside from the retcons, the movie was all right.
Aside from the retcons.
My central duty as a noble is to protect the common folk.
I mean,
abhor those like Lord
the
Renato,
you know the
who
Avatar
deliberately
Aang,
shatter the peace.
the Last
Utterly
Airbender movie that came out recently. It was like cool to see all the characters again, but it was also a case of that didn't do anything super duper interesting with them.
Yeah.
And in some ways, like they were, like Sokka got Flanderized to hell and back. I was really disappointed with how little of a leadership role he took in crisis situations for the team. When that was like by the end of the series, that was his purpose in the team. He was the leader. So you know, to make, and he was also the main comic relief character, funnily enough. So they just leaned really hard into the comic relief thing and made him a
goofy,
silly goofball the whole time. And it's like, no, there's more to Sokka than that. And you know, Toph just kind of went, "I'm the best Earthbender ever" a few times, and everyone was like, "Yeah," and I was like, but there's more to Toph than just being the best Earthbender. Come on,
little cheeky bit of Flanderization.
Give us a little bit more. I did like though the relationship between Aang and Katara in that. That was I thought that was pretty well done.
I kind of want to see what Ferdinand would say to this.
You have a kind
They were
soul,
like
Professor.
supportive of each other in a
Now I
more
feel
like
a little
mature way
sheepish for showing
because they were
anger
adults at
and
this
not
point.
empathy. I apologize for my impetuousness.
The number of times I've said, "I hope no one's hurt," I know for a fact that he says this exact line. But it has a completely different meaning here. The other one is, "I hope no one is hurt."
Must have his reasons.
He must have his reasons. You have a kind soul.
Oh, so he can use it for both.
I'm really surprised he doesn't say, "No, what the fuck? No, there's no reason to shatter the peace. There's no reason to do this to the common folk. None." Like, he kind of just backed down and went, "Oh, you're right, gang. I'm sorry. I should have been more sympathetic." Like, I'm surprised that Ferdinand, at this stage in the story, definitely isn't more headstrong and more like, no, he shouldn't be doing this, full stop.
There's some minor noble rebelling in Fargus, right? He has no chance of winning. I wonder what he hopes to achieve. Huh? Are you going along to help? Sounds like an easy victory, but good luck out there.
I mean, it will be. You've got a lot of
top fishing spots.
Someone put a lot of thought into this. Someone from Leicester put a lot of thought into this.
A list of places where fish are most likely to gather in the fishing pond. Okay.
I mean, it's a fishing pond.
I know, it's not that big, guys. Like,
well,
yeah.
let's go to it. The weird thing is, like, you got to go on the edge of the pond anyway if you want to fish.
Where the fish are most likely to gather. I mean, I don't know, like here, there.
You could probably see
over there.
Does that unlock the fishing game?
No, you can have the fishing game long before that.
Oh.
But Byler's weird. He only ever uses the pier, like, here. Specifically.
Spoosh?
What? I desired fresh air.
I'm not accosting you. I'm not beefing you. Calm down.
His lines really do come across like you're like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" Huh? That's not
like you.
Like you. Usually,
valid.
He didn't dispute it.
Never
There's
give up.
solitude on the battlefield, but there are limits to what one can achieve alone. To be stronger, more efficient, visit the battalion guild.
Nice kicks, by the way.
You know what I think of whenever I see this, the delivery from this guy's thing is like that one Pro ZD skit.
Yeah.
Where with Lysandra. This world is imperfect. Gee, I wonder who's going to betray my party.
Nothing to report. Have you talked with Catherine yet? If the knights are the cream of the crop, she's the cream of the cream.
She's the cream of the cream.
I hear it's nothing short of amazing.
I mean, it's a relic.
It's a relic. I don't know why he said.
It goes without saying, doesn't it?
I don't know why he said that relic of hers. Well, it's nothing short of it. Like, she has a relic. Boom. That's enough said.
Yeah.
Since we're heading to Castle Gaspar, that means we'll be passing through Magdrid Way. The road is well known for its beautiful surroundings.
I feel like the first line he was shouting at me.
Since we're heading to Castle Gaspar, that means we'll be passing through Magdrid Way.
Is that just me?
Depending on the time of year, it can be incredibly foggy, though. When
that
it's
Kirk
like
Thornton?
that, you can't enjoy the lovely scenery.
I think it is. I think it is.
Lucky for us, it shouldn't be too foggy while we're there. Not that we'll have time for sightseeing, anyway.
The town is so busy this month? Huh. Well, we know that because pilgrimages and everything are going on, so that's nice.
Professor, your clothes are a bit dirty.
Incorrect.
If you don't pay attention to your hygiene, the girls won't like you. I hate when my clothes get dirty. That's one of the many reasons I find it best to train as little as possible.
Look at the little dude bustling over there. Get in, son.
Roll up, come get your orange PNGs.
Yeah, he's doing the world of his service over there. Amazing stuff from him.
Deal. Abyss? You're interested in that place, are you? Ancient sprawling remains deep below Garrick Mach. That's Abyss.
Remains? Remains of what?
Some folks have made their home there. Obviously, they all have their reasons and tales to tell.
I find it so weird that because isn't the Holy Tomb underneath Garrick Mach? Like,
oh yeah, I guess it must be.
It kind of implies to me that they're pretty close to where Sothis is ostensibly buried down there. I'm surprised Rhea just lets quote unquote criminals just run about down there, like doing whatever they want.
The most enterprising merchant would venture near it. My advice: avoid going there yourself.
But then again, the Abyss is like very, like the whole DLC is very like, romantic over the whole like Abyss and everything. They're like, oh,
it is a bit.
Thank you.
It's very
In
old.
the Battalion Guild, you can find various battalions that aren't
We know.
accounted. We're allowed to naturally. Battalions lose it if you visit
Naturally.
the battalion.
So he picks up the ball and he throws it to Naturally.
Naturally.
No, he throws it to who?
Naturally?
Yeah, now you're getting it.
But
I knew I could count on you.
and then she gave me some tea.
Bergamo.
But yeah, they frequent. I mean, hell, actually, wait, that said it right there. Edelgard just referred to it as, where was it? Abyss Room. She just referred to it as a dangerous area below Garrick Mach.
I wonder how much the Archbishop knows about this. That is really weird.
She knows about it.
She
funds
has to know about it.
She explicitly funds it. I don't know what the whole...
Imagine there's just people living in your basement and you don't know.
Oh,
I mean, one, that's horrifying. Two,
I find the weirdest thing about it, though, is the fact that she does know and she just goes, okay, that's happening.
Yeah.
Hey, Professor. How's it going? Making lots of coin? I'd love to catch up, but I'm super busy right now.
I need to seek out and subdue the thieves, so I need to go back to Abyss, so it's going to load for a bit. Ah.
Loading screen, loading screen. We are going to Abyss.
Well, thanks for serenading us, question mark. Wait, they're
I
not
was
here.
not using the range that I should have been using. So it sounded awful. I let myself down. Anyway.
No one's here.
I think it's funny that there's like kind of mini stories going on in the background.
What, with things like this guy?
Yeah, this guy, he's drunk as hell. This guy's he's being accosted by perhaps peacekeepers, or maybe he's telling them something. This guy's,
these guys,
and then these guys, there's just a lot of stuff going on in the background. Makes it nicely populated.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like how
Can you look
Abyss
up?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. There's like a cliff. There's like a roof. An underground roofy kind of thing. Oh, that something about that torch feels so Dark Soulsian.
What?
It's like, what was that place called in Elden Ring?
What? Which place? Lyondell?
Not Lyondell. The one where it's all like
Limgrave.
The one where it's like there's stars in the sky and it's kind of like a castle, but it's kind of like a town.
Lemuria?
Maybe that. I don't know. It's been ages
Bro,
since I played
you're
Elden
just telling
Ring.
me to. You're just doing the.
Just list
list Elden Ring things. Okay.
It's weird because I have no idea if you're gonna say the right thing or not. And look, this little dude's getting told off by this guy.
Yeah, I just think Abyss is a completely weird place because they say, oh, it's a den of thieves and rapscallions. It's like, well, it just sounds like a horrible place to be.
Somewhere else other than the monastery.
Yeah, I don't know why Freya would just be like, yeah, let's have the thieves guild underneath the academy.
Yeah. Like,
It's
instead of it being under Riften, it's under the College of Winterhold.
Yeah. Like, damn. This is why all the school kids are selling they're slinging all their dope. They've got the crime lord. They've got the crime lord land underneath the university. What do you think's gonna happen?
School of Sorcery book. Probably belongs to someone who went to the School of Sorcery.
But I must vent to someone, Professor. You're familiar with
I know exactly what dialogue this is.
That
dropped a sandwich.
She borrowed a book last week and returned it with stains of unknown origin on the cover and several pages either folded or torn. Just now, she dropped a sandwich on the floor, picked it up, and kept eating. When she saw my shock, she said simply, 3-second rule. Ugh. Just now, she dropped a sandwich. Just now, she dropped a sandwich.
Amazing comedic
If
delivery.
you have a moment, I would like a word. It has been brought to my attention that certain individuals have been making advances toward Flame. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Not at all.
If you do see anyone getting too close with Flame, please inform me of it at once.
How did I overlook this?
It's Sweet Tooth Wee.
Oh yeah.
What did he?
Professor, I feel I must speak to you about Caspar's eating habits.
Oh, more poor.
This is
in the
This is how you say you play both play both fiddles. What?
Play both sides.
Play both sides.
I've never seen the like of it. He inhales entire plates of food in mere seconds.
Kirby R.
Hence my mentioning it to you. Good luck with him.
That was delicious.
Today's meal was delicious. Linhart keeps bothering me about eating too fast. Says I'm gonna choke or something. Absolutely. I knew you'd see things my way.
See how that works?
Just tell people what they want to hear.
Say what they want to hear, not what they need to hear. Only works for people you don't want to see improve.
Also, it only works in game because they don't remember that you lied. Or that you would.
Their earshot is really, really bad. They can't hear.
I mean, realistically, that should be pretty noisy, shouldn't it?
I hear that
Yeah,
Lord
probably.
Lonato served the King of Fargus's older brother when he was younger. Or something like that.
Could you say the late King of Fargus? This just, I don't know, but something about this made me really confused. I mean, I know that Dimitri isn't the king yet or anything, but it's just like...
Well, I mean, the regent isn't the king, he's the regent.
Yeah, there was just something that made... It's definitely not the worst case of like... So I've only just noticed he very visibly in the profile has like a black neck guard, something or other there, some sort of cloth, but he just doesn't have that in model.
He already had
That would
status
be
and
really
prestige,
uncomfortable.
So why raise a rebellion?
He's crazy.
I guess it's none of my business.
He's crazy.
He's crazy.
He's just built different.
Professor, have you seen Felix around?
Well, to be fair, it's because
Swear,
he's
as soon
being
as you
pressured
take your
into it
eyes
by
off him,
Twisted.
Poof, he's gone.
/ they're making it seem like a good idea.
I saw him at the dining hall. I mean, I know he'd be at the training ground, but whoa. Felix, are you smart enough to understand the idiocy in this?
Ah, right. It is mealtime. Sorry for bothering you, Professor. Thanks.
Huh.
Don't you love looking after horses? I do. They repay your absolute love and trust with the same. I wish girls were so easy to deal with.
Okay.
I don't have him. I don't know why. So
horses don't care that you've got a crest.
wish girls were the same. I don't know why. All right, nice to.
To be honest, I felt a bit lost
You know,
here at the
great
monastery.
great
At a
talk,
loss for what to
Sylvain.
do.
Yep, good talk, Sylvain. I wish... I wish girls were like horses. Sylvain Gautier.
Yeah, put that on his grave,
2016.
Thankfully, a sweet young girl reached out and offered her help. I believe she's Sedith's little sister. I've heard
I find it
whispers about
I
Lord
find it
Yeah, a
insane
sweet
that she said a
little-
sweet young girl.
Sweet young girl.
Annette, you're Annette.
Like,
You're like the youngest looking one
yeah,
here.
you're like if you typed up actually hell maybe it did maybe it would type up Fire Emblem Three Houses sweet young girl, you'll probably get Annette.
Why would such a kind man suddenly raise an army? Oh, Professor, you were working late last night, weren't you?
Huh?
You shouldn't overdo it.
How does she
The
know?
ghost might rise up from the well to get you if you stay up too late. Or so I'm told.
I'm fine on the other end of the
Favor to ask
what?
of you.
No, hang on. Let me clear some things up for you. A list of different pests that target plants you're in cultivation, complete with methods of eradication of each. You don't want to be a bug in this greenhouse, that's for sure. Good to know. I'll prepare accordingly. I'm here. The nearest well is
Well, first it was some fan art of the Kingdom girls.
Yeah, so including Annette.
Including Annette, technically. Second was Who Can You Marry in Three Houses, which also features
Ignatz.
Ignatz on that.
Good to know he's a sweet young girl.
Then there's 10 worst student recruits in Three Houses.
Which is...
One of which has Manuela, decidedly not a student recruit. And then the fourth one is 10 things in Fire Emblem Three Houses. It cuts off there, but it features Seros holding the Sword of the Creator, and then behind her is Emblem Marth from Engage. So,
that was a fever dream.
Take of that what you will, I guess.
Yeah, here's Mercedes' room, which...
Wait, is it, like,
It's
close
far
to yours?
away. It's literally the opposite end.
Oh my god, yeah, she couldn't...
She's
If she
stalking.
was next to you, I could
Dedue
understand.
is next to me, and Ignatz, I believe.
What
I think
about
it's...
the one up top?
Up top would be the end one up here, so I'll check that, but... Yeah, it's Dedue here. Steal Dedue's books. Great.
Very informative. I'm surprised they don't have more
And then Ash,
shelves.
then Ignatz.
I'm surprised they don't have more shelves for books. They just kind of put the books kind of in a messy pile. And it's like, this is a learning institution.
Raphael. So very much the, kind of the most commoner, other than Dorothea, the, like, most touted as, like, commoner, if you will. I mean, like, Dedue is more butler, but Ash, Ignatz, and Raphael certainly are very frequently, you know, up there with the commoners. Here's Linhart, he's chill.
I unironically think that he personally requested one on the ground floor so that he could get to it quicker.
Yeah, true. Petra's room, there's Dorothea's
He's
room.
sleepy, tired, he wants to go to bed. And it's like,
Bernadetta's.
oh, I've got to go all the way up there. Like, nah, he
Annette's
wants to...
room's up here. It's technically...
Annette's room is on the first floor.
It's technically neighbours with Mercedes' one, which I managed to blow open the gates there from well far away. Lysithia's room.
It's on the ground floor?
Leonie's room. There you are. Yeah, I think that's just because there are so many nobles.
Well, let's check.
Ingrid,
noble.
Marianne, noble. We've got Hilda, noble. Edelgard, very noble.
Very noble. Hubert, noble. Caspar, noble.
I'm surprised Caspar isn't actually on the first
Edmund.
floor. Because he is very rough and tumble, very I don't get any inheritance kind of.
Yeah. Switch him out for... No, don't switch him out for... Yeah, switch him out for Lysithia. Annette may or may not have been neighbours with Mercedes out of choice.
Yeah.
She's the only other noble.
Yeah.
So yeah, switch him out with Lysithia. Ferdinand,
he's
obviously.
also a noble. He's the noblest of nobles.
Lawrence, also one of the big nobles. Claude, again, noble.
Claude, yeah.
Here's Felix.
Yep. He could also go.
He could also go down because he doesn't like the whole thing.
He's not big on the nobility anyway.
And Sylvain? Yeah, Sylvain.
Yeah,
So
you're
Sylvain's
right.
your up. You can hear Sylvain. Like,
That's a terrible idea.
you can look down through the boards and go, "Hello, Professor, are you down there?" And I'll be like, get a broom out and start hitting the ceiling. Like, you know, just in case.
Stop saying weird things. Dong, 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 dong.
Professor, about this month's assignment, raising an army against the church? Really?
I
Though
know,
it looks
right?
like we won't be fighting, it's still quite unsettling. My understanding is that it will all be subdued rather quickly.
It is quite interesting for her to say that, if you ask me.
Why?
Well, I mean,
The church is a major, stable part of everyone's lives, really, and if
I'm
any
just meaning in the
organisation is
sense-
major and
Oh,
stable...
so you're thinking like from an organisational standpoint,
I'm
as
thinking-
opposed to a faith-based.
I'm thinking,
standpoint.
yeah, even from even saying Dorothea doesn't really have much faith in the goddess, which she does state.
Yeah.
It's still a very like, that's the scary thing for
not
like
ready.
a big organisation. To
It's not worth it. Don't do
Like-
it. You've got so much to live for.
Catherine has invited me to train
Oh,
with her.
oh right. Okay,
How
never
much do you
mind.
think I should train before I'm ready to train with someone that strong?
You're gonna train before you train?
Can I go down to the graveyard? No.
I don't have business here yet.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Can't go
It is a
past
noble's
there.
duty to protect the common folk, not to endanger them by rallying armies in such a feckless and improper manner. Abuse of that kind is no better than slavery. A proper noble must guard the people from such a fate, wouldn't you say?
So I think that's enough to say, if not all of Fodlan, at least in Leicester, slavery is universally frowned upon.
Absolutely.
There's
Because he's saying it's no,
no
better
ifs
than
and or
slavery.
ups, no ifs and or buts about it.
We don't
Or-
know all the details.
Or at least in Gloucester.
There can
Gloucester
be
is
no
the lowest you can
legitimate
take that, I
cause
think.
for a noble to abandon that basic obligation. Let us put an
He
end
kind
to
of said
this
what I
quickly.
thought Ferdinand would. Of saying, no, there is no, don't make any excuses for him. I've just said this is indefensible. Don't try and start defending it. Right. All right. I get passed by people who I don't even know what that.
Yeah, baby, right.
Best be on your guard.
Thank you
Be
for
on your
the
guard.
thank you for the sound. We got some counsel from
After
Dedu
Fargus
there.
lost its king, there were many rebellions. It is likely that Lord Lenato's provocations are related. How frustrating that I am too young to take the throne, rendered powerless by age. If the throne is vacant much longer, the kingdom will fall to ruin.
Exactly is what you were saying.
Yeah, that might have been last week.
It was either last week or sometime through the week. You saying that
I
Dimitri
flipping love
is-
this line
yeah.
and this delivery.
having it really does show you though that there is absolutely no
Yeah.
like he can't just take the throne.
So when he does in Three Hopes,
Yeah.
it sort of like soft assassinates his character.
Well, it kind of assassinates the world.
No, it
because-
assassinates the world, yeah. Well, depending on how you take it, either assassinates the world or the character.
Well,
you
yeah.
have the one's fork of either the world is broken because we changed something about it, or we decide, okay, retcon is retcon now. Three Houses Dimitri just isn't. He's
Yeah.
saying, oh man, the kingdom's gonna get all screwed up.
Wait.
Are you gonna do something about it?
What?
No!
God, I thought... I finally realised that was the horse's shadow. I was thinking, that's a lot of blood. Like, is he feeding people to this horse? Like, whoa.
Feed me, Seymour.
God damn. Is that Dorte?
Maybe that is Dorte.
Oh, you like horses? I like them too. They're such kind creatures.
I think that is Dorte, though, because... Hello, Dorte. Yeah, that's Dorte.
That's Dorte.
Yo.
Look, I'm just gonna say, I think they missed a trick in Three Hopes if they did.
About what?
When she's on, if she's in a class that has horses, she should totally have voice clips like on her special and that mentioning Dorte.
Yeah, true.
Like they just straight up imply that this horse
This horse is Dorte, yeah.
Like, why not?
Why not?
Or maybe they
Maybe they did, and I just don't know because we didn't use Marianne.
Yep, true.
And even if you use Marianne, like you're gonna run healer on her rather than some kind of cow. Today's
we
meal.
are truly blessed with how fertile the monastery grounds are. Every day,
Ingrid.
there's something new to harvest.
I was counting on you.
What? To say something about
I was
Ash?
counting on you to say something about Ash.
Yeah, bro, she didn't care. She just said, "Well,
the grounds of Garreg Mach are so fertile." Okay,
yeah,
cool.
actually, no, this is just not the time for someone who is so embodying Fargus to not be mentioning a very in-depth idea of how the general common folk will be thinking, damn, one of our guys is going and trying to kill the church? I'm surprised there isn't public outrage in other areas about, oh, this is bullshit. Like, Count Rowe is, like, his, boss. That was said by, said by someone. Was it said by, like, Hubert or I can't remember who it was said by. Oh, Ferdinand, that was it. I think it was Ferdinand. Okay, I don't really know who said it. Someone said it, I know that. But someone said something about... Oh, no, it was Yuri. That's why I couldn't remember it. Yuri said Count Gaspard... Lord Lenato... and, you know, Gaspard territory is underneath Count Rowe's thing. So even saying everyone likes him in his area, what about the greater Rowe territory? Because I'm surprised no one's here saying, yeah, I bet everyone in Rowe is probably telling the Count to like excommunicate this guy. Like, yo, you need to go and capture. Lord Lenato's trying to, Lord Lenato's trying to do this, that, and the other with the church. You need to kill him.
Excommunicado. But wait, what was his name before that? Yeah, Ingrid's. That's a rare Ingrid thing where she's talking in Ingrid terms. Because she's mentioning the fertility of the soil, specifically because Galatea is so arid. Not arid, but so infertile.
Well, probably arid, I guess. Arid in a sense of no liquid water.
Snowy arid.
Feels like it takes hours to get from one area
Nah,
to
you just got
another.
short legs.
And no, that's not because I'm getting lost. I'm a fully capable, mature person who never gets lost.
Never gets lost.
Hello there.
Hello there! Wow, finally someone who likes to see me. That sounded that sounded sadder than I intended. Finally someone who likes to see me. Wow, okay. Ash.
What's going to happen to Lenato? If he's killed, I don't know how I'll live with that.
I mean, I understand that side of things, but aren't you more concerned with, his soul? And, like, kind of, whoa. He's, like, he's going with a very extreme, I want to fuck with the church kind of thing. It's, I'm just saying, I'm actually surprised. I don't think one of them mentioned how crazy it is that, other than Dorothea, who, again, could have just been saying from the point of view of stability-wise, it's a really scary thing for such a big juggernaut of stability to suddenly be challenged. I mean, if there was say like Germany suddenly got in a big war and was suddenly invaded by this, that, and the other, and was starting to fall apart, like, unless you're German and seeing the stream, then, anyone else seeing the stream would probably think, well, I don't have any ties, I don't have any ties to Germany, but it would be a very big thing of, whoa, a big affluent country is getting attacked, and in this same vein, whoa, the church, a big player on the Fodland board is getting attacked. That would be scary regardless of what you feel about the religion.
I mean, it's weird, because never mind the religion, everyone else is saying, well, Lenato, what's he think he's doing?
Yeah.
He's going to get cooked by the Knights of Seros. So, in one sense, it's kind of weird that Dorothea is even like, oh man, what if something happens to the church?
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's just such an obvious thing that nothing's
like, they're not going to come to your doorstep.
Yeah.
They're not going to come to your doorstep, Dorothea. They're never going to reach that
holy
far.
mausoleum where the saints of the Church of Serra slumber.
Oh.
Sorry, but only a select
Isn't that the
few
Holy
members
Tomb?
of the church are allowed entry.
No, the Holy Tomb's where the goddess is, so I guess the Holy Mausoleum... Oh, wait, what?
I swear, that map has the...
So, no, because there's two separate things, because the Holy Tomb is the place where all the crest stones are,
Yeah.
and the Holy Mausoleum is where the Sword of the Creator is. Because that's the one where the Death Knight's there, and then if you...
But
And
you
then
just
he
said
just
that's
sits
where
there
the saints slumber.
That is actually kind of weird. It's almost like they're inverted, because the Holy Tomb is where all the crest stones are. In other words, where all of her like siblings' hearts are lying.
Yeah.
And then the actual body of Sothis, or what's left of it, the Sword of the Creator, is in the Holy Mausoleum.
Huh.
It's open to the public on only one day of the year for the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Do we actually get to... Are we here for the Rite of Rebirth?
Yeah, that's the next chapter thing. That's the Rite of Rebirth happens while the whole...
They totally should have, like... Oh, that should have been a thing in the next month, then.
What?
You know, that student saying, oh, there's so many people this month.
Yeah, true, because
I
the
mean,
right...
one day a year, right?
One day a year you can go into...
Anyone going to a pilgrimage to that, they're all gonna... They're gonna be
I can understand
leaving
people going
beforehand,
to...
right?
I can understand people, travelling... If they're far away, they probably don't need a month of travel, but...
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
like, a lot of them would go and make sure that they've got, like, at least a few days, like, leeway. So they would be hanging out at the town in an inn somewhere.
Which I think definitely actually makes it... This definitely makes it a lot more of a noble holiday, because... And I'd say that because we're in what I'd presume to be some of the most fertile months of the year, and...
You're right.
That you'd be needing to work throughout that.
Yeah.
So,
got a farm,
so going on a pilgrimage is kind of a non-option for most working people, because they'd be tilling the farms and, getting stuff.
I mean, I guess that explains why we don't see as many people next month.
Yeah.
Like, it's the ordinary amount of NPCs, even though it feels like by rights this whole place should be absolutely flooded with people.
But even now, like, saying there's so many people here, this must also be... Because this isn't a particularly... this as well, it's the Garland Moon. It's probably one of the more fertile, like, months. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I feel like...
An alcoholic smell.
Wow. It gives off the smell of an alcoholic. What the...
This place has so many breathtaking works of art. I feel like I'm living in a museum. Each piece can teach us about styles and techniques from 1,000 years ago.
You gave off more there than you realised, Ignat. I think that's insane world building to have just put.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like, he just kind of blithely threw that in. But
Yeah.
there are museums, and it's not super uncommon for a commoner to have visited a museum.
And also, and not only that, but they have preservation, and they're respectful enough in preserving things that they know about styles and techniques from 1,000 years ago.
He's talking about the church in this case.
Yeah, but even still, you go back 300 years and no one knows what happened in year 700. Like, people 300 years ago would just be like,
I don't
they
know.
were living in year 700? I thought they just went like, ooh.
We must have known
we
at
don't
least-
know about God yet.
I mean, we must have...
And then
Wait,
you'd
when
have
was
to
the
tell them.
Bible written?
Then you'd have to tell them, buddy, that's not when the Bible was written. It was written 0, right? And they'd be like, well, yeah, but we're in Britain and we weren't civilized back then. Well, I think we were, but we were kind of just on that. We were on the way to Catholicism by then, but I mean, they'd probably not want to talk about the intricacies of that if you're here in the year 1700. So, but either way, it's like,
Pointing a sword at the Holy Church of Seros is akin to pointing a sword at the goddess herself, meting out appropriate punishment to the sinful. It is a sacred duty with which we have been entrusted. As a member of the church yourself, I hope that you will take that to heart.
hold on, I gotta check the holy text on this one.
Hey there.
No, that's the next one on.
Yeah, no, it says nothing about not doing it, so I guess... No, wait. As a goddess's sword wards away evil.
Wards away evil.
There you go. Boom.
That sublime sword is entrusted to... Yeah, it's possible to read that as the reader having to... Or at least attempting to take on the properties of Seros in much the same way that Messiah figures...
They definitely don't have a...
role model.
Yeah, they definitely don't... Well, they definitely don't have a... God is the only one who can judge kind of thing there. They're very deliberately saying, no, you can judge.
So actually, since it was previously Saint Seros' duty, I think she's dead right. It is a sacred duty that the Church of Seros metes out justice to sinners. I just spoke over to Mars.
He was just saying that, Catherine's a bit difficult to work with. Why? Is she alcoholic or something? I don't know. Like, what?
Well, isn't she, like...
Oh, come on, man. Don't just sketch that in there.
What was it?
It was a sketch of a crest, and it was just in the window.
Well, it's either going to be Hanneman or that other guy.
If it was Linhart, I'm fine with that. If it's Hanneman, damn.
Many years ago. It was by request of the son of that family. Christoph, I think it was. I have a request.
That's...
On with Bear Stuffy?
Is it the son? The request of the son of the family?
Thanks for your help.
Should try looking near the captain's quarters that Geralt is occupying. So it's not just that one-off thing. He absolutely is reinstated as the Knight Captain at this point.
Absolutely. Sorry, he said something there that made me go, wait, what?
Castle Gaspar. It was by request of the son of that family. Christoph, I think it was.
Catherine's not that old, I don't think. And she, again, in her adult life, killed Christoph. I'm just trying to think, it probably wasn't that long ago. He says, many, many years ago. Well, it probably wasn't that long
Did you say
ago.
many, or did you say just many?
Many years ago. Okay, not many.
That could be as
There's
little as
news
10.
of someone in the kingdom raising an army. The kingdom, the empire, the alliance.
I just wonder what Christoph wanted him to do.
They do love a good war, don't they? Spilling the blood of young men and women. And for what? Just to enjoy the horror of it? Would you be so kind as to do me a favor?
She's a gentle soul, is Manuela.
Is Manuela?
I simply must
Sorry,
thank you, Professor.
Yeah, she clearly doesn't like... I mean, no one seems to like what Lenato's doing, which makes sense, because he is kind of...
She doesn't like fighting either. And it's like a lot of the characters, rightly so, are a bit like, all this war is kind of scary.
Yeah. And, I mean, she's kind of right on this whole Gaspard thing, since Big Gaspard Boy is kind of just deciding, I have a bit of a vendetta with the church, so I'm going to pull everyone else into it.
Yeah, I'm going to make it everyone else's problem too.
So he really didn't need to do this. Like, if he wanted to duel Catherine, just...
Sometimes I wonder if your life could have taken you down a different path.
Look, if he wanted to duel Catherine, I don't see why he couldn't have just sent her some sort of dueling thing. I assume they must have some kind of dueling culture. Felix certainly talks about duels a lot, so I'd assume that they have some sort of thing like that. And if anyone's going to have some sort of duel to the death on honor, it's going to be Fargus. So, I don't know why Bro had to go, alright, all of you guys are going to die for me now.
The problem is that Catherine isn't a Fargusite.
She is.
No, she's a church member now.
Well, yeah, now, but,
Like, she doesn't have to respond to a duel.
Yeah, but if he did, no one talks about it, which kind of means he didn't.
Oh, yeah.
If Catherine even once mentioned that she... If she'd even once mentioned that he'd sent her a dueling letter, and she said, fuck that, which I find would be very weird. I think that would be out of character for Catherine, honestly. I think she would accept the duel and say, sure, bet,
Yeah.
I'll trounce you. And she'd just kick his shit, because of course she's got a major crest and the relic.
To be fair, like, he has been, like, he has had, like, poison dripped in his ear by Twisted.
Yeah, but I just think, wow, they really did well on that, because
No, just fight the church.
Fight the church. Don't fight the church.
I'll
you know
fight
you're going to
Catherine.
get
No, the
clapped.
whole
Yeah,
church.
the whole church.
They'll send Catherine after you. It's the easiest way. Trust.
Like, you know that regardless of if you kill Catherine or not, they're going to destroy everyone in your army.
Yeah.
So, like, you know
I mean,
that
the
by
whole point
doing this
afterwards-
whole thing, you're consigning yourself to death. And your whole people.
Yeah, the whole point is, we see in the scenes afterwards, when the aftermath of it is, you know, the characters looking around and being like, oh my god, this was a bloodbath.
Yeah.
This is horrifying. Like, it's throwing a scare into you of just how powerful the Church of Saros is.
Yeah.
How you know, it seems like a small little thing, but they've got a shit ton of soldiers, actually, and good ones at that.
Yeah. Which is kind of weird, because I feel like it's almost diminished by... I feel like it's a bit diminished of the horror of it by the fact that Twisted is so obviously involved and being evil in the background.
Oh yeah, but, like, they influenced people that otherwise possibly wouldn't have gone to fight the church.
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean. If you're trying to make the church seem scary, showing the devils behind the orchestrating the other thing means that even if you think the church is kind of like spooky with that, we've also had this. Anyway,
I was
literally
just meaning
Satan
scary
was
in the-
over there.
I just mean scary in the sense of their power.
No, but I all I'm saying is I think that they were trying to
like play up the church as
Yeah.
maybe being sus.
But no.
If you had never met me and entered my service, you might have had a more peaceful...
A more tedious path. Inconsequential and spoiled rotten, like so many other nobles? Never. My duty to you is no mere obligation. I chose this. I had thought that would be obvious to you.
I understand you well. Better than anyone. But when I see you at the monastery, studying with the others, it makes me wonder what kind of life you might have had without me. That's all.
Such a life may have had its appeal. I thought I'd left my years of carefree innocence behind me. But I cannot deny that I find myself enjoying my time at the monastery.
I feel the same way.
That enjoyment, however, is only thanks to you. Standing by your side is all that truly matters to me.
I see. Then I won't speak of such things again. If it's really what you want, I'll gladly keep you by my side. The path I must walk is soaked in blood. It's a path that can lead to madness, can snatch away one's future, and can even take one's life. And the pool of blood at my feet is growing larger. Those stains can never be washed clean.
Please leave the violence to me. A leader must be seen as pure, above the fray. Allow me to paint the path that lies before you red with the blood of your enemies. I will do it gladly.
Edelgard in Edelgard in main plot. Edelgard in main plot. Yeah, you know, I'm kind of chill on that. I'm Edelgard in supports. I will paint the world red to cleanse it of its like, Jesus. She's like, this pool of blood at my feet is only going to get larger. I'm like, God damn, Edelgard, calm down. Like, damn. I mean, yeah, honestly.
We forgot to analyze it as we went through because we were so captivated.
I mean, I was just saying that I think there's just nothing much to analyze there in regards to, like, it's...
Uh-oh, you're scowling again.
Not that there's nothing much to analyze, but it's... I think it just really does... There's nothing much I can say other than it just really does show you... I mean, I could fucking paraphrase it for how it shows you how Hubert and Edelgard's relationship kind of works and why they are the way they are and why
The funny thing is they
Hubert...
put across this kind of idea. They put across this kind of idea of Edelgard, like, being fond of Hubert and Hubert being fiercely loyal towards Edelgard. And this support basically just says, okay, mask off. in the comfort of Edelgard's own room,
Yeah.
it's the exact same.
Yeah.
This is not a front. This is not no. She is genuinely fond of Hubert and wonders if he might have had. You know, she evidently thinks he deserves a more peaceful life.
Yeah.
Hubert, on the other hand, you know, it isn't just duty. He's proud. He is proud to serve Edelgard. He believes in her vision for Fodlan 100%.
He'd rather die working for Edelgard than live any sort of peaceful life. It's very clear. It's, you know, it is what it is.
You're going to get
And it's
wrinkles
good to
all
have,
over that
you know,
cute
strong
face of yours if you
antagonists
don't
who
smile more.
actually believe what they are saying.
Yeah.
Hello, Dorothea. I was just lost in thought. There are so many things to be done. To think of them makes my head ache sometimes.
I mean, she was lost in thoughts and all alone.
So many nobles of the Empire are utterly useless. When I am Emperor, I intend to appoint only those who can actually be
Stroker,
useful.
where you at?
It doesn't matter if they're of noble or common birth.
Noble or common, eh? Can you really do that?
After the insurrection, probably not.
I mean, not that I don't agree. I'd make all those nobles vanish if I could.
It's not a question of can or cannot. All that
No present company excluded on that?
What was that?
I guess those like useless ones and everything.
The nobility system has only been around for 1,200 years.
Also, Edelgard's
The
on
concept
board.
didn't exist before that.
What she wants to establish is sort of a pseudo-meritocracy.
1200's right, yeah. Sorry, I was thinking.
Nobility system's only been around for 1,200 years. Yeah, that is.
I was
that does
thinking
track,
of I
doesn't
was thinking of because it was 41 that the. Don't know. Wait, that was Church of Seros being formed, or
No, that was when the 41 was when the.
I guess averaging it
war
because
ended.
we're 1179.
I mean,
11
it's closer to 1100.
Yeah, we're
years.
1179, so it's closer to 1200 years. What?
Maybe.
How is the 79 closer to 1100 years? Bro's maths.
Sorry, where's the number of? What's the number of it started?
0.
0. It started 0.
Yeah.
I thought it started after the war ended. Or did the war end at 0?
No, the Empire was founded at 0, and I'd
Oh,
assume
the Empire was founded at 0. Okay,
I'd
fair
assume the
enough.
Empire being founded would be, you know.
Okay, so that is 1100. Yeah, okay, under that, then yeah, absolutely.
It's closer to 1200, so I agree with it.
Only 1,200 years, huh? You always
That
say
is
such
weird. Bring that up.
Extraordinary things, 80. Only 1,200 years, huh?
You know, look, they've done it inconsistently.
What?
1,200 years, 1,200 years.
I don't know, yeah.
First in words and then in numbers. I prefer when they actually pick one.
Yeah.
It's like you're a character from an opera.
Is this the bit where Dorothea ad-libs?
I think they make her ad-lib in
What's
basically
in
every scene.
A character from an opera. If an opera is made about my life someday, I wonder how I'll be portrayed. The revolutionary who guided the Empire to a new dawn, or the foolish ruler who took her revolution too far.
So Dorothea knows.
Yeah.
So Dorothea knows. Like, I mean, how else do you take this?
Also, I think she should have said ambition too far.
Yeah, that would be a lot more like you can just leave Dorothea in the dark.
The revolutionary who guided the Empire to a new dawn, or the foolish ruler who took her revolution too far. She's very clearly saying, I'm doing a revolution here. Not like a revolution, not a basically general, a revolutionary, you know, like really bringing us to a new age of enlightened
Or a
stuff.
foolish ruler who
or
took
a
her
foolish,
ambition
yeah,
too
you know.
far.
Oh, am I just basically, am I going to be remembered as someone who improved the lives of everyone, a paragon, or am I going to be remembered as a despot? Like, that's all she's saying.
Well, that all sounds pretty violent. But either way, it would make an incredible opera.
Dorothea, don't just hand wave.
Dorothea just went, alright. Alright, bet.
Lamau. Anyway.
Like, she just very clearly said to you, I'm gonna do a revolution.
I'm gonna start a revolution.
Sure, alright.
Do you figure it'd be a grand action piece full of combat and strife? Or would you prefer a somber political drama?
Somber political drama, please. Oh wait, you're not talking about Fortune's Weave? Sorry, my bad.
Hail the mighty Edelgard, the red blood stains her story. us all to glory. To a brighter dawn we shall carry on. Hail, Edelgard!
So do you think they gave her any sort of score for that, or was it just like, yeah, you're just gonna have to freeball that?
We can check.
Oh, because
we have the Japanese version as well. We can set the voices to Japanese.
Even then, I don't know if they carry that over from English and Japanese, or if
what the score?
Yeah, if they just do independent scores.
That's quite enough, Dorothea.
If they're the same, they definitely used a score. But if they did the same, if they used the same tune, it proves the existence of a score. If they didn't, it doesn't necessarily disprove that they didn't have someone make a score.
Lovely as your voice is, let's just hope that any operatic productions about me are still a ways off.
Because they're usually posthumous.
Yep.
Good support as usual.
Yep.
Although a little weird that Edelgard, that Dorothea just laughs off Edelgard's obvious connection of starting a revolution.
I won't lie, I'm totally gonna be a revolutionary one day. Anyway.
Really?
Just okay.
Ferdy
Life
and
is a
Constance.
series of peaks and valleys. Our reunion is, to my mind, the highest of peaks.
And why is it playing the sad song?
Spoken like one who's never known the lowest of valleys.
To think, we were once a pair of blooms, flourishing side by side in the upper echelons of Enbar society. Despite our differing aspirations, I think together we could have taken the mantle of leading the Empire.
Tread carefully, Ferdinand.
Some part of me clung to hope that you might emerge from the wreckage. I am glad you have. I know that was a difficult time for you.
Oh, so you surmised that the single most humiliating event of my life was difficult, did you? It is becoming clear to me that this conversation is a waste of my time.
Oh, that was rather brusque.
Well, pardon me if I seem unmannerly in the face of a reminder of all I have lost. My family, my home, my friends, my people, everything. I am all that remains.
This is such a dramatic and such a like.
It's intense for a season.
It's intense and it's really like. I want to say, you know, I won't say impactful because obviously the supports inherently can't have impact, but it feels like it would be impactful for Ferdinand's character and Constance's character, and kind of just, you know, like knowing that they were effectively like, well, I mean, what Ferdinand says really rather does come across as
that he thought maybe she'd be a good like partner.
Yeah, like their kind of prospects were looking like they were going to be the effective Empress and Emperor of Adrestia, and
well, yeah, because the Prime Minister currently has more political power than the Emperor.
I did not intend to offend you, Constance.
Then what did you intend? How like the noblest of nobles to be unaware of the suffering one causes. You can't grasp what it is to be a newly minted peasant, can you?
That is simply not true. I care about you, and I was attempting to offer some words of comfort.
It's one thing I will say though is it's really out of character for Constance.
Well, why?
She's usually very I'm the noble. I'm so awesome. I'm gonna be the bestest noble ever. Like soon enough. Anyway, seeing her be so much like, well, my life's fucked. I'm never going to recover from this shit. Being so dead ass of just being like, well, no, I don't have any prospects anymore, Ferdinand. Like that's it. And I don't know. I'm kind of getting a bit of. And what do you want me for now? What do you want me for now? You can stop acting all, oh, I'm sorry that all this happened to you. Clearly I'm not of use to you anymore, so you can just drop me, all right? I'm not your. We're not friends or anything. You just wanted my. You thought
my political clout.
You thought I had a lot of clout, and then when my family went to the shit, you didn't want anything to do with me. Like.
That is simply not true.
Oh, sorry, Ferdinand.
Enough. I need more than words. More than you have offered to provide. Though I am without status now, my spirit is no less noble. It will not do for you to condescend to me in my houseless state.
You have my sincerest apologies. That was a grave misstep. I I did not mean to come across as condescending. I was merely being careless with my words.
I guess she's kind of taking offense to the fact that he is.
She's taking offense to the pity.
Yeah, that he's pitying her and that he's kind of.
I suppose, like in a way, it's like exactly what you said. You know,
Yeah.
she sees herself. She still sees herself as a noble, and now she's getting this pity from Ferdinand because she has this strong idea of regaining Nouvelle's authority as a house and political power. But I mean, look at the dialogue that he's using.
Yeah, I think they should have made, because this one's fine of saying I think we could have taken the mantle of leading the Empire, but some part of me clung to the hope that you might emerge from the wreckage. I am glad you have. Kind of implies that he thinks she's on the up and up again. I'd want Ferdinand to be more saying. I'd want him to be more saying, and I know that was a difficult time for you. It's kind of giving me a lot of Ferdinand saying, well, I'm glad to see that you're doing better now. Rather than what I think he's supposed to be saying of, damn, I'm really sad to see this is what you've become. You've kind of fallen from what we could have been.
He has still kind of referred to Nouvelle as the wreckage.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think she disagrees with him in that sense.
As you say, I have never experienced loss at such a staggering magnitude. I cannot imagine the pain you have endured.
Indeed, you cannot. I advise against trying. The more you harp on it, the more irritated with you I become. Never shall a day pass that I don't work toward restoring my house and reclaiming my title. You, on the other hand, seem content to remind me that it is lost. Thank you, but I had not forgotten.
Constance, please.
I see no trace of the boy who made waves with me at balls and embodied the finest in the nobility. This newfound arrogance of yours is a discredit to House Eyre.
Yeah, I think basically what I'm saying is I would have preferred.
Pretty spicy.
It was a pretty good support. I think it could have been made better with if Ferdinand was actually more specifically going. Yeah, if Ferdinand was more specifically saying like, "Hey," if he.
I don't know. I think it's enough, honestly. Like, from what she was saying, like, what she doesn't like hearing is...
All right, but hear me out.
Being reminded of what she's lost.
Hear me out, though, because I'm saying that he could have said that... he could have said some things about, if you ever need somewhere to go... If you ever need somewhere to, retire peacefully kind of thing, I can put you away for this, that, and the other... A kind of more literal, whoa! Don't think I'm some.
I don't need a handout.
Don't act like I'm some like peasant that needs some handout from you. I'm going to get my title back. I'm going to get what belongs to me back. I'm going to get back from what I am. Whereas I think having him say I'm glad that you've emerged from the wreckage and I know that was a difficult time for you kind of puts a little ambiguity on whether or not he's saying you're doing better now. Back then was pretty tough though, which I think both of them would agree that she had a shit time of it. But she's more saying no. She's more saying she's acting like he's saying to her, I know that you're not really a noble anymore in a lot of ways, but like I still respect you. He's kind of trying to say, I still respect you as a person and everything. I know you're not one of us now, but and she's saying, hold the fucking phone. I am one of you. I'm still one of you. You can't take that away from me. You can't just act like, oh, poor Constance. She life hit her this way and that way. So like I don't know.
that settles that. And don't even think about
Just so I can put a page on it. Just so I can like close the book on it. I do see it as like him just unintentionally opening old wounds.
Yeah, I get that, but I think that's...
And sort of the seeming irrationality of him saying, but you're doing fine now, kind of tell, you know, I think you can read that as, and Constance still getting angry, I think you can read that as Constance believing she's not out of the woods yet.
But does Constance not believe that?
Does Constance not believe... What?
Does Constance believe that she's out that she's not out of the woods?
I'd say yeah.
Because, like, she comes across as very cocky a lot of the time. I mean, outside of the support, you know.
What she said here? What she said here? Never a day shall pass that I don't work towards restoring my house and reclaiming my title. So I don't think she considers herself out of the woods.
I get that she's saying.
both.
I get that she's saying. You on the other hand seem to remind me of content to remind me of what's lost. I just guess I don't. Constance throwing a shit fit over something as minor as Ferdinand basically saying, "Well, it's sad that happened to you." It's a bit less. There's a bit less of a direction you can take that, because what does Ferdinand do? Just say, sorry for reminding you.
There's also the shame aspect of having known Ferdinand before.
Yeah.
And thus, you know, like she said, you're just a reminder of what I've lost.
Yeah, but
you know, he didn't.
If he's just a reminder from what she's lost, then she's kind of subtly saying, I'm never getting that back. I will never have that back. I don't think Constance believes... Well, because if you don't shame over something you've lost if you've only temporarily lost it. If you can come get it back, then I wouldn't really... You know, if I left my wallet somewhere, I wouldn't go, okay, my life's over. I'd just go, okay, I'm going to go fucking get my wallet back. But if I've left my wallet and it's gone in the wind, I'd be a little bit more concerned. Be a little bit more like, oh, shit.
I guess, but like we're also talking about nobility here and the title, which seems to be a strong part of her identity, is being a noble.
Well, I mean, Constance is a very weird character in the first place because you know.
Well, yeah.
Her
For
schizophrenia.
For a DLC character, this was a great...
For a DLC character, this is a great support.
I think it's a good support in general.
It's a shame to see them not able to go this deep with it at all.
Oh, what, like in the DLC? Or?
In the DLC or out, you know, like they don't really ever get any screen time or this, that, or the other. Or they never go anywhere with their characters.
Oh, yeah, because they're not really in the main plot. So you just have to get everything that they do off of supports like that. What was with the camera?
Hey, Ferdinand, did you see that fight?
That was literally like the
Caspar, turn around. You're facing away from the stage.
That was like the, you know, what was that movie called? You know, you must be the letter.
What,
like,
food fight?
Yeah, it was like food fight where the camera jiggled weirdly.
I saw it from start to finish. Both parties were at fault, disturbing the peace.
God, I saw a meme of that the other day. I forgot what it was.
I won't lie, both parties are definitely at fault. We're fucking in the middle of the monastery, like we're in some room somewhere. This isn't out back. They didn't have a fight outside the back of the bike shed. They had to fight outside the principal's office.
You were setting a
Wait,
good
what was
example.
the start
I
of
am
that?
proud to call you my fellow noble.
That sells that and don't think about brawling here. Oh, right. He just
broke up a fight.
He broke up a fight. We're outside the principal's
I
office.
wasn't even thinking about nobility. That had nothing to do with it.
Little randomly bit randomly like, oi, yeah, I'm gonna beef you, Ferdinand.
Excuse me, nothing? Resolving conflicts among common folk is a duty of the nobles. Is that not what you were doing?
I guess so.
Guess so.
But it was more like instinct or something. I saw people acting out of line and I had to step in.
Ah, you were acting on impulse.
Such as, I mean, he is Noble's child still.
You might be better served following moral convictions rather than instincts.
I don't know why Ferdinand's not like, oh,
That's
yeah.
weird. If you consider the fact that his impulses and instincts led him towards what you align with your own moral
Yeah, I'm
convictions.
surprised Ferdinand's not gassing him up like,
Like,
damn, bro, you're so
oh,
noble,
yo.
you just get it. Like, You just do that
noble
shit.
things. That's
That's
baller.
tight.
Take me, for example. I always bear in mind that I am a noble and behave accordingly.
Bro has to think about it for, like, Caspar's like, nah, I don't even need to think, I just do it. Just happens naturally.
The fortunate must help the unfortunate. That is my guiding principle.
I think this. I'm going back on the Constance bullshit again because I'm like, look, he could offer her shit,
but he didn't. Oh,
no,
you
I mean,
mean like he could offer?
He could offer. He could like offer to like, you know, keep her up and stuff, like put her up because, like, oh, unfortunate, got to help the unfortunate, because that would, I think that would really tilt her towers.
I think it's funny because like it almost sounds like she would receive, would take what he offered.
Really?
I said, "Oh, we'll go back to it." What? Up a bit more. Enough. I need no more. I need more than words. More than you have offered to provide.
I mean, I think I doubt she means I want your cash. I think she means I think she means I don't want your pleasantries.
Thanks for the thoughts and prayers.
Thanks for the thoughts and prayers, but that's not very helpful to me.
I never have any idea what you're talking about. If someone's in trouble, you gotta help them out. Simple as that.
I literally don't know what you're waffling about, buddy. That's the end of this conversation. Get out.
A difference of opinion, you might say. Very well then. Believe what you will. I will not expend energy trying to change your mind.
Maybe all of this noble stuff just isn't for me. Hey, don't walk away when I'm talking to you.
Don't worry, Caspar. He's gone the wrong way to get to the door.
That's a closet.
Yeah,
I mean, we've got a good understanding of their guiding principles.
that was a funny C support because it just felt like we went from such an in-depth look about Ferdinand and Ferdinand and Constance to like Ferdinand just going, "That's a fairly noble thing to do, right?" And Caspar going, "I don't know, I just do it.
I just do it."
And then Ferdinand just going, "All right, I'll agree to disagree with you on that," and then walked off. That was like the whole support. He just went, "Bet, I'm going to agree to disagree."
Well, I mean, it does mean that Ferdinand's like subtextually. It does mean that Ferdinand's like kind of you know, practical in the sense of like he's okay with Caspar believing what he believes as long as the outcome is still positive.
Yeah. It also kind of implies that Ferdinand is unbelieving of people inherently doing good and thinks that like you have to be a noble and actively thinking nobly to do good. Since he's like, nah, bro, I can't agree with if someone's in trouble, you gotta help them. Simple as that. That's not how it works, Chief. Like, what do you mean that's not how it works?
Well, I mean, if we go back to it, like, he's... scroll up a little bit further. Yeah, he says you might be... you were acting on impulse. You might be better served following moral convictions rather than instincts. What
he's taking umbrage.
He's like saying that instincts can be wrong, but if you follow moral convictions, then that'll never, like, pull you in the wrong direction.
Don't know what moral convictions he's saying is not impulse, but... Just actually, like, prize making.
Is that a what? Never mind, it could
Is that a what? A chalice?
Whenever I look at that, I'm like, is that a watch?
No, I thought you mean the chalice in the background.
So weird that we had watches before clocks.
I mean, in a certain sense, but... Well, technically.
I mean in the sense that, like...
Isn't that a technicality? Because, like, a clock's just... Isn't a watch a small clock?
Yeah, it is. It is. That's why I find it weird. Because I think, oh, well, first they made a clock, and then they managed to make it smaller. It feels like it should be...
It's just a big clock that everyone can see in the room.
Yeah, it just feels like it should have been harder to make a watch because it's so much smaller. I don't know. That's
well, I mean, watchmaking is already a really fine art. A clock making in the first place is already a really fine art of like really small nitty gritty. So having a lot of space isn't, you know, you can't exactly make the cogs bigger and just. Oh wait, Big Ben.
Anyway, we've got this opening up with Dorothea once again showing her personability and coming up to Petra, who notably is the only other commoner in the Black Eagles.
On a technicality. God, Dorothea's the only non-noble. Yeah.
I'm glad I was so surprised when you first arrived. A princess all the way from Brigid.
You have my gratitude. But please do not call me princess. You are making my cheeks blush.
No, she's not.
Nothing to blush about. You're every little girl's
You
dream of what
liar.
a princess
I'm
should
just
be.
saying, like, they could have used her blush spray, couldn't they?
You liar.
You're a liar.
You're every little girl's dream?
What?
I
like, no offense to Petra, I mean, like, but she's like a very, like, warrior princess kind of thing.
Yeah, she's kind of warrior princess, a little bit... Not... I mean, she's good at hunting, good at, like, very practical work, but, I mean... If you're saying this is what every little girl's dream is, then you're saying this is what the, most likely, largely the nobles and what they... Since they're going to be the big dogs on saying what's good and what's not.
Yeah.
So... Is Bernadetta just like, damn, Petra, why can't I be like your ass? Like, I mean, my dad was trying to make me into you, you know what I mean? I mean, he failed so horribly, but...
Of course, this is Dorothea,
Yeah.
we must take that into account as well.
Anyhow, I suppose it's been a long time since you've been back to Brigid, hasn't it? I hope you aren't homesick. Maybe we can cook one of your favorite dishes from back home.
I do wish for that.
She's so nice.
The ingredients are not found here.
The ingredients are found here. We have tomatoes. Let that sink in. Tomatoes. That rare ingredient from Dagda.
I suppose you're right. That's probably why they don't cook the food of Brigid in the dining hall.
We cook Dagdan food.
Canonically.
What?
Canonically, they don't cook the food of Brigid in the dining hall.
Yeah, I guess not. So does that mean I'm playing a non-canon route whenever I make something that's got tomatoes in it?
Only as much as you're doing a non-canon route whenever you like put an ally in the wrong spot or something.
I mean, is it, you know, just in the sense that, like, is that not canon in the sense that, like, I doubt if we're not making any Brigid food, we're definitely not making any Dagdan food, you know what I mean?
I guess.
It's like they are in between each other, you know, so, like, I'd assume we'd know Brigid food before we know Dagdan food.
Cook the food of Brigid. I thought that was a weird way of phrasing it.
They didn't cook the food of Brigid?
Yeah.
What? They don't cook the food of Brigid?
I'm sorry. I just got to thinking about how hard it must be to live somewhere so far away from home and...
Can I get a ZL on Dorothea's dialogue?
I suppose you're right.
Like, just all of it, honestly.
Probably why they don't cook the food of Brigid in the dining hall.
Is she deliberately avoiding idioms?
I think she is, yeah, doing well. I think actually she is doing well to kind of say...
Using more direct dialogue?
Maybe. Yeah, no, actually I think she's doing a pretty good job of it. Maybe you're a paragon of what a princess should be, or you're an idol of what every princess should be, kind of thing, of like, you know, trying to say, rather than every little girl's dream of it, because that might be a little confusing. I mean, Petra's already shown a lot of a girl's dream about me. What the fuck?
Yeah. And that's probably why they don't cook the food of Brigid in the dining hall.
Yeah, that is very much
that
like,
mimics
yeah,
sometimes. Like sometimes she phrases things like that.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes Petra does that. You know, the food of Brigid, like in the sense that, like, it might be a case of, the Brigid Dagda language just doesn't have a possessive of, you know, apostrophe s kind of thing. Yeah. And they're more like Spanish, for instance, like that. You can't just like stick an apostrophe and say that it is always the this of this. If you're talking about your car, it's the car of you or the car of me.
It can't be impossible. I'll fix you a real meal of Brigid. I'll just find a recipe and similar ingredients.
Wait, especially since a more natural word to go with there would be from.
Yeah, absolutely. Food from Brigid, yeah.
But your cooking is...
What?
The word? Horrendous.
Dorothea can't cook?
I need to see that.
Horrendous? Nobody's
Dorothea can't cook.
The thinking is enough for me. You have my biggest gratitude.
Fine, I'll do something instead of cooking for you. I just want to be sure that you feel at home here. How about a massage? That may help you loosen up.
I have no problems. My body is already able to relax.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just I don't know why I started that sentence sounding like I was responding to something, but maybe I was just thinking suddenly that maybe she is just kind of seeing her as a little sister sort of thing. Because I was trying to run through my head, why is she being so nice to her? Like, I get Dorothea's nice, but she's being like really nice to Petra. It's not like she's, you know, a fellow commoner, if you will.
Oh,
she even acknowledged that she's a princess.
Okay, but right, this might inform to us that Dorothea. That was a rough voice crack. Let me start again. That might inform to us that Dorothea actually feels like she doesn't fit in,
maybe,
and Petra fitting in even less than her
makes her feel
like she fits in more, and you know, helping her to fit in, gives her a kind of, oh look, I'm one of the guys, you know.
Then perhaps I could sing you lullabies to help you
Okay,
sleep.
now it's getting creepy.
Now it's getting weird.
Now it's just getting kind of creepy.
I'm not having sleeping trouble.
Just know that you never have to worry about putting me out. I like helping my friends.
Yeah, she totally wants to steal my organs. That's like,
Well then, I must be going, but remember my offer.
More like offers.
Dorothea is filling my heart full.
It worked.
It worked. She's schmoozed her. She schmoozed her.
The funny thing is, I think all of that was completely genuine.
Yeah.
Especially since she was doing the rather unintuitive task of attempting to simplify her vocabulary in order that...
It's not horrendous.
Huh?
It's not horrendous. She's at least good as cook as you. What? As good a cook as you.
Okay.
Just saying from the... Your cooking's horrendous.
Oh, you as in Petra.
I wasn't saying about you. I was saying Dorothea and Petra. Like, come on. What are you... Glass houses and all. Like, come on. You're not exactly the queen of cooking yourself.
You know, she's
There's only 6 people in the cast who are, like, good at cooking anyway, so it's not like she's...
You know, simplifying her dialogue for a speaker of the language who isn't, like, great at it yet, so that she can be more easily understood.
How is Flane and Raphael and... Wait, in 3 Hopes, Raphael's good at cooking.
The fuck? Well, you see, Shez being created makes him good at cooking.
There you go.
He's good at cooking because they know that Maya and his grandfather run an inn. Running an inn often means cooking.
He made rotten food edible in 3 Hopes.
Yep.
He did superhuman levels of like godly levels of cooking.
He's the best cook to have ever lived.
And they're saying he's bad at cooking here. Bro, no, he's the best cook ever. This guy can probably make a rat look gourmet. Like a rat that fell into a deep fat fryer. Boom. Sprinkle a little bit of garnish on that. Lovely stuff.
Happy,
and also,
I don't quite get.
Happy, I don't know. Constance, okay.
Constance, maybe she's a noble. Caspar's just too fight obsessed, I guess.
Flane?
Hanneman strikes me as the person who's bad at cooking because he just
doesn't.
He barely eats, and when he does, he like smacks a sandwich together and then just keeps on trucking on his quest research.
Flane?
Flane might be bad at cooking because Seteth cooks for her.
Yeah, I guess so, but all I'm saying is...
I can totally see
we've
that.
now had Dorothea be described as horrendous at cooking, and I already know that Annette is so bad at cooking that she blows the fucking kitchen up, usually. So what demonic beasts are these guys spawning? I mean, does Happy just go like, oh, don't worry, let me cook you a meal and I'll just sigh into it 3 times or something? Like,
that might be why she's bad at cooking.
What, she just sighs whenever
she's focusing too hard on the cooking. She's focusing too hard on not sighing from how crap her cooking is.
She focuses on the cooking, but then she inhales the fumes and, like, they make her go, and that's when the demonic beast starts. But all I'm saying here is this cooking together menu is so fucking, like, having seen that, this is cheeks. How are you putting Annette, someone who is so bad at cooking that she blows up the kitchen regularly?
Yep.
And you're putting her as a neutral, and you're putting Dorothea, who's now been described as horrendous at cooking, at neutral, and then we're saying, nah, I reckon Hanneman poisons people. Hanneman just poisons people. I don't know. Like, you know, basically what I mean is Constance, Caspar, Hanneman, Flame.
Oh, you know, for the Raphael one.
What?
I think we can maybe get a funny one for the Raphael one of like he
hasn't mastered the.
He tries the food too much.
Ah, he just eats the whole thing.
He tries the food too much. You know,
yeah.
Like you got to taste the food, right, to make sure that you're doing it right.
Half of it.
It's like, oh, I should probably have another taste.
I actually want to. I'm gonna cook something with him.
Immortality stew.
I'm gonna cook something with him just so I can see if that's the case.
Jelly. Alright, let's see how this goes then.
I'm really good at eating food, but
That'd
I'm
be
not
spot
sure
on.
about making it. No way.
Try throwing everything together and pouring in some salt.
Damn, what? He's gonna kill someone with that. And he prayed. He fucking prayed! Holy shit! He just... My man started praying for the person who was gonna get this. Oh my god.
All allies received temporary +2 luck though, so it wasn't that bad.
+2 luck. They must have received like.
It's one of those things
10
where
HP. Like,
it's one of those things where you get extra luck for having like won a dice
having
roll or a coin
survived
flip
it.
or something. Yeah, that's why they got the luck, because they survived.
If you survive eating that, you get a luck increase.
That prayer,
that prayer, yeah, that was a good prayer. From I love how he prayed, because Raphael literally doesn't ever use that animation, so it looked so unnatural for him to just go, "Fuck it, we're gonna need a prayer and a wish with this one, boys."
Gonna need the goddess's help on this one.
Well, this is fascinating. Following this equation.
Equation, okay.
Yeah,
doing some reason
to conclude the whole point about the cooking thing. We have Caspar, Raphael, all of them have like fairly reasonable. You know, they just probably aren't that good at cooking, like reasonably things, and that they're put as bad at it. Fine,
Yeah.
But there are multiple members of the cast who are stated to be unnaturally bad at cooking.
Annette.
Like literally so bad it's comic. And they're not in that
It's
category.
funny because isn't Annette good at baking?
She's good at like making sweets, like Mercedes.
Hmm.
She and Mercedes know how to make sweets, but cooking she blows up the kitchen.
It might be the case that, you know, since
It just balances out.
Yeah, it balances out because they don't have a proficiency for each thing.
Yeah. But
It's
I
like,
still think
she's good at making sweets, but she's bad at making
being
everything
good
else.
at making sweets doesn't counteract blowing up a kitchen.
I know it doesn't.
That
but
still
it's
needs
like
to be negative.
Linhardt. Here again I see.
Studying as if you are a student.
Go away, Hubert. Now is not a good time.
He does this
Did
a lot.
I hit the? Did I? What?
Go away, Hubert.
Sorry, I thought I heard Linhardt's voice actor hit the mic.
Ah, yes. The double line becomes a helix. And
What?
its arc. No, that cannot be.
That's
correct.
definitely about crests now.
Yeah.
Now is exactly the
Because
time.
Hanneman was
Lady
talking about the
Edelgard
lines and
requests
what they
your
mean.
presence. Come. The lecture is about to start.
Politely inform her that my research is vastly more important than whatever it is she has to
Oh,
say.
he was gonna
Zedel.
tweak.
Zedel. So, like, we've got two really interesting things from this. One is that he said the lecture is about to start, so...
Edelgard's doing a lecture again.
No, I don't think Edelgard's doing a lecture. I think when he's saying, Lady Edelgard requests your presence, the lecture is about to start, that's referring to, like, Byleth's lecture.
Well, no, it's not the first time that Edelgard's done a lecture.
Really?
Well, because she said, "All right, all right then, guys. Let's clarify this. I want everyone to be. We're gonna postpone the celebrations because I need to lecture you about friendship."
I guess that's the case.
So
Oh, well.
I
was thinking that meant that, one, Linhardt is here lecture, pre-classes, which would probably be earlier in the morning, and also that he unlistened to Hubert so hard that he just said he just heard the thing about Lady Edelgard requests your presence.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh well, I don't care what she's saying. I'm researching.
It could be that. I think it might be that. I was just throwing the lecture thing out there because this is twice that it's kind of implied that Edelgard does weird lectures to them.
Actually, to be honest, I can think of at least one other support where one character is trying to get another character to buy Lith's class.
Oh!
Ingrid and, yeah, is that Bernadette?
Yeah, Ingrid and Bernadetta. She's like dragging Bernadetta
Yeah.
by the ear.
While your passion may be admirable, it is sadly misdirected. This matter takes priority. Return to your hobby when your duty is done.
Hobby? This research will most certainly prove useful in the future.
The Empire requires you to be useful now. I should think you would want the same. You have an almost
His eyes are funny.
unparalleled intellect, singular focus, and unfettered imagination.
Just the colour. They're bizarre. It's bizarre.
What, just the kind of yellowy green?
Yeah, it doesn't. No one else has an eye colour like that.
Yeah, but everyone has very funny anime eyes. Don't they?
I guess so. Yeah.
It's not like that's a very twisted color in the first place. 'Cause
No,
they
it's not.
all have white
It does
eyes.
look very snaky though, which
Yeah.
fits in with his overall vibe.
In truth, you have talents that many, including myself, will never have the privilege of possessing.
Are you complimenting me, Hubert? That alone deserves to be studied.
No, I need you to come to class.
I haven't an ounce of respect for the cause you have chosen to waste your talents on, which changes frequently, I might add, with no rhyme, reason, or results.
Does it?
that is a hard takedown.
Fella, he's a Crest scholar. He studies magic. He studies, like he's studying the laws of the universe here,
Learn
fella.
to apply yourself to something constructive. You may still have a bright future.
Read Hubert's title thing that includes constructive things. The fields
Edelgard?
of constructive things, helping Lady Edelgard, things that benefit Lady Edelgard. Nothing else.
Damn.
That sounds suspiciously as if you're not going to leave me alone. I just want to live a life doing things that interest me. Is that so wrong?
That is unacceptable, even for a nobleman. Her Highness will soon ascend the throne. She is attempting to deal with such noble privilege head-on.
You have a point, and I understand where you're coming from. But I can't do it. I can't bring myself to work for someone else.
Pathetic. Keep to your books, then. Goodbye,
Pathetic. I reckon they're good friends.
Yeah, that really deepened their bond.
That season 4 was very friendly. I think they had a great time there, those two. Bro just says... Bro,
Called him pathetic.
I don't think Bro could be more explicit with saying... You disgust me. You're a weakling.
Petra, industrious as ever, I see.
He turned around and this is what was happening.
Hello, Hubert. Yes, I am.
They even brought it up. Like, I thought that was a pretty loquacious word to use on Petra.
I must be working hard to improve my position. Right now, it is not a good one.
Even accounting for that, your efforts are impressive. I wish a little of you would rub off on certain people here.
This actually happened.
This is canon. This happened.
This happened. Whoa. We should be facing the other way because he should have walked on from that side of the library.
Rub. I will not be rubbing on anyone.
Good use of idiom and not understanding the idiom.
Rub off on someone. I'm not rubbing off on anyone. Pause.
Not literally. I never would have imagined he would adjust so well to life in Fodlan.
Hubert's always dead of ass, so
Yeah.
that is. So she's got his seal of approval for.
It's not like he likes blowing smoke up people's asses.
No.
He very much said to Linhart, "You have exceptional abilities, but I think you're a fucking slouch.
You're a loser.
dick."
You're a loser.
When I first met you, you couldn't understand a single word of the language.
Don't worry, she's capped at the language understanding level. She reached her plateau.
You had the look of a cornered animal. So much so I thought you'd grown up in the wild.
Okay, needless.
I had more youth then, and the experience was terrifying. My grandfather ordered me to go to Fodlan with suddenness. I was stolen to a strange land filled with strange people. The treatment I was receiving was like I was a strange beast.
That's another instance of the That's another instance of the of solid use of Three Houses, kind of getting how to do second language when you're not great at it. she repeats strange.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to think of another adjective. When you've thought of one already.
I'm just like, oh wait, were they treating her kind of poorly before this? Because they've been treating her like Edelgard and like been definitely treating her with a lot of respect and dignity. Like,
it is unfortunate, but while you were called our guest, you were actually a hostage. You were meant to be insurance that Brigid would not restore its alliance with Dagda and attack us.
and like all I'm saying is, you know, being a hostage instead of a guest is one thing, but like you kind of have to know. Sounds like she was pretty young when this was happening and everything, so like she wouldn't get it, you know.
Yeah.
And it's not her language.
How actually? When did she come over anyway?
I'm not sure.
Because she said I was. Yeah. I had more youth then.
When I first met you,
I was younger then.
Yeah.
Is kind of something you say for at least a year.
Yeah.
Possibly more. Probably more. Honestly.
Yeah. She's probably been here.
No, wait. When was the war? Was that 40 years ago?
The war was.
Was it 5 years ago?
10 years ago, I thought.
10 years ago?
Oh, I will look in the library
she's
afterwards.
Bad at languages.
Huh?
Nothing.
The Empire required leverage, and after all, you are the Princess of Brigid.
It gave me sadness to leave my home.
Oh wait, it
But
might
I
be
am
in
not
her
unhappy that I
profile
came to
card.
the
Yeah.
Empire.
We should
I
check
have learned
that.
much understanding from the outside world. My experience has made me become who I am, and meeting you and Lady Edelgard has had great value for me.
I admire your spirit in the face of adversity. You set a strong example to follow. And there is much more adversity to come.
Okay, that was absolutely needless from you, but that's just creepy. That's just really creepy. I don't know why you said that. That was creepy and not in like a, oh, we're gonna be in a war or whatever. That was like creepy on I'm gonna do something like personal to you. I'm gonna like do weird things to you. I don't know. You see, that creeped me out, man. Don't creep me out like that, man. Ah, yes.
When I go for a walk, I get a strange feeling that someone's watching me. Who could it be? The goddess watching on high. A boy that has a crush.
Boy
on
that
you.
has a crush on you.
Your overprotective big brother. No.
Nah, she was like, nah, that's creepy. Nah, that's creepy. Someone's stalking me. What? Would she want the...
The goddess watching over you is probably the better one.
I'm actually not. I'm not sure because Flane is a very. She's a crippling romantic. Like she wants romance in anything. So that's kind of why I went with that one because I thought that would have been right in a weird sense. I think other than that, it would be, you know, protective brother watching over you because that's probably the truth. I don't think she'd like to hear that. But then a goddess watching over you from on high, I mean, I know she's like kind of faithful into her mum, but like she's definitely a lot more into the idea of like a boy watching her. I look like
Flane is an interesting young lady, but keep your distance. Set a squad protecting you. Wouldn't want to fan the flames of this wrath, or should I say fan the flames? A hedge between keeps friendships green. You need to work on your buns. I would never do that. You gonna pick one?
I would never do that? What does that mean? What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
I would never
try
and get too close to Flame.
Fro went, no, you don't understand, I was forced into it. They made me do it. It's like,
sweet tooth, we.
Wait, seek out and subdue the thieves. I still haven't found those fucking thieves.
There's thieves? Wouldn't they be in Abyss?
I thought, but I can't find them. Maybe I'm just shit at the game.
Hey!
Seek out and subdue the thieves. What is the what specifically does the mission actually say?
Oh, it's a fucking battle mission. It just is, isn't it? It's just obviously a battle mission. What am I doing? Not paying attention, that's what I'm doing.
Don't forget to read the thing, though.
Read the manga.
Read the manga.
I mean, it didn't specifically say on it there that it was a you know, this, that, or the other mission, but it just so obviously is. Because I didn't think it said specifically, but I'll double check so I don't look like a dumbass. Last special documents, Tito Rosses, track down thieves and recover Rosses, my projects. Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
I have no idea.
I think it's a battle thing, but you know, it doesn't. Sorry.
Today's special peach sorbet. Peach sorbet made with thin slices of magically frozen peach dusted with bean flour.
Well, we couldn't feed this to a cat or dog because they don't like magically infused things. What was I doing? God, Mercedes? Did they go to school of sorcery together, I think? Like, she was also there?
Not Constance.
I have a lovely idea. How about I invite another friend next time so that the four of us can enjoy each other's company?
You mean Annette?
Of course! That sounds delightful,
Oh.
and not the least bit likely to cause anxiety.
What happened? What did Annette do, bro?
Mm.
What did Annette do to make her go like, ugh, I don't really want to be around Annette? Not that again. Like, that's something I'll definitely say. She's not afraid to be around, like, people regularly. She flaunts how awesome, cool she is, and with you know, her I'm so awesome and noble. Like, she'd totally jump at the chance to start waffling at someone about that. Because I have Caspar, because reasons. He's the first guy I saw. First person other than, well, first person in Petra's log.
Ah, I can eat so much of this stuff.
It is funny that Bile can just eat and eat and eat and... Oh my goodness.
Does Linhart have a support with...
Does white mean that you've got a support with the character?
Yeah.
Okay, gotta still eat all of those eats.
What is it? Oh yeah, this two. This two. These two.
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
Right, let's get that. Hilda and Marianne, because I know they have support and I can't check.
It's delicious. I know, so tasty.
Be nice if you spoke up once in a while, though.
Very peak. Does Ash have any support? Actually, Ash has a support with...
What do you want? Leave this house in Jesus' name.
This looks delicious.
Wow, this is all kinds of tasty.
That's the thing. He'll say this is delicious. She'll say this is
all
all kinds of tasty. Yo, this flavor is whack, yo.
Yo,
this
flavor
flipping,
whack.
Yo, this is goated with the sauce. This is
this is goated
this is skibbity riz or something. I don't know. Like,
ooh, preach or something.
It's just you've established you've
established a kind of dialogue that everyone uses.
Yeah,
a type of dialogue people are using, and what's the support with Raphael?
Oh god, there's still 3 left.
Luckily, only like 2. More like 2, I should say, but the reason because... Oh, actually, I can... Oh, it's just Catherine, it's not Shamir, it's not here. Then again, I am interested. What are the Catherine supports? Let me... Maybe... Maybe... Damn it, I've already used up, like, the people who have supports with Catherine. Oh, Shamir has a support with you, but that's interesting. Can't wait to see that one. Right, we'll just potluck it and say... Oh, actually, wait, no. Alois has a support with Catherine, doesn't he? Surely. Of course, Alois doesn't like this one. Why would he? Why would he? Make my life more difficult, why don't you? Huh? Where is it? Damn, bro, do they like anything together or not? Like, we just... They don't like anything together. They hate each other's foods. Okay, fine. You're gonna have to swallow your pride and eat the Deirdre style fried pheasant. I'm sorry, Eloise. It has to be this way.
Eating food always fires me up.
Captain Gerald and I used to enjoy meals together just like this.
And then we could have... Let's take the Edelgard and Lysithia one, why not? And then talk about crest, like, stuff. Yay, I'm dying of crests, and you're dying of crests, and we have white hair.
How did you know? Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
And then I can use the cathedral. Yay. Woo! Let's get, like, let's get... Don't Hilda? Yeah, I think they do. Hilda and Ferdinand, why not?
Singing's okay, but I should really have a cute dance to go along with it.
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
Hilda's so weird, she doesn't even have a, Oh my goodness, everyone wants to talk to me.
I think we might have to start with that next time.
Yeah. I'll just sit in the safest room. There we are. And we'll start with that the next time, definitely.
Yes, so thank you so very much for watching. We will be back same time next week for more Three Houses. But, which of course is 7 PM to 11 PM BST. But the next immediate stream is going to be tomorrow, that is Tuesdays. Probably somewhere between 7 PM and 11 PM BST, where we're going to be live reacting to and analysing the trailer for... the direct, rather, for Fortune's Weave. But yeah, that's about it. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time. So, ciao.